I'm about to break this thing off. Let's go. If you
What
want
it
it, you
is,
can
pimp?
get it. Hey, y'all. Jingle bells. What up, though?
You know your I don't know if it show up on your end, but your like face and body be going in and out because of the background thing.
Yeah, I kept trying to change that.
I think it's the more you
I
move.
noticed that. Yeah. Well, they say you're supposed to have like a green screen when you want to use the backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a green screen. I don't. I had like put like a green background up before, but it still
Mm-hmm.
didn't make a difference. So I said I was trying to change it in the meantime, in between time,
Is that
because who
right?
knows what's behind me? Pretty much the TV, but all my little junk over there. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know.
What up,
So how was your
folks?
weekend?
The weekend.
Well, I guess I already know. I just seen you on Sunday.
Yeah, and we've been snowed in ever since. Everything shut down. It's still snowing.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Yep, Trump had something to do with it. What's new this week on Trump? What my boy done did.
Um, what he done did? What he ain't did? I do believe he's been going back and forth with the Supreme Court for some of his executive orders. They trying to put on hold or reevaluate. And did you see when Elon Musk's son told him to hush and he wasn't the president in the
Told
Oval
Trump to
Office?
hush.
Yeah, they was in some meeting and it was Elon and he had his son and some other folks, whatever they was talking about. But the mic and the cameras was hot. So the
Uh-uh.
little boy ran around and I guess Trump tried to tell him to be still or go over there somewhere. I mean, like, why are you here? But and the boy told him to hush and you ain't the president.
Oh, it's a little boy.
Yeah, he's like 4, a
Oh,
toddler,
that's cool.
that should have been in daycare or with his
No, no,
nanny
I ain't.
somewhere.
I ain't saying that. That's it. They
Yeah, I was.
had a ball with that one. Thought that was cute.
Oh yeah, all the Trump haters loved it. I mean, my thing was, I can imagine that he heard that somewhere. He ain't just repeated that shit just out the blue. And then he also was like, and it's the little boy talking on the mic. He hot. Um, he said something to the effect of, "We are. They're building a business so they can do whatever the fuck they want. So we
Mm-hmm.
and whatever we want in front of everybody, and they won't know it or some shit like that." I was like, "This, yeah, I might want to keep him out here. He giving up y'all secrets."
I don't think Trump got no secrets. Trump a gangster.
Shit, Elon got some because
What
they were.
what y'all
That's
what
something
what
else. I
y'all what that's what I've been thinking too. I've been wondering what people got what problems do people have with Eli? Because a lot of folks didn't want him to be
Elon.
over what he's over as far as the
Well,
government thing, the auditing.
well, he is termed um, a special government agent, special federal employee is his
Mm-hmm.
term or his title, should I say?
Mm-hmm.
And what they are supposedly doing is he's using his technology, his company. I think it's called DOGE. I haven't really looked it up. I've just been, reading a few little snippets here and there. That's investigating all of the um, federal finances. So when we're talking about why he's cutting this why Trump is not cutting, but putting a freeze on certain federal fundings is because
Mm-hmm.
Elon is investigating where all the wasteful spending is at.
Yeah.
So of course, they don't want him to do that. So of course they don't like him, and they're trying to say that he's got a bigger role in the presidency and he's controlling Trump and all this drama. But they're just trying to find out where the money going, and I ain't mad at that.
Hating on
Look
my
like Kay in
boy,
the
man.
background.
What's up, Kay?
Hey Kay, what up
Hey
though?
y'all, long time no see.
I was just
Hello,
about to.
hello, hello.
I was
How are
just about
y'all?
to.
Happy New Year.
Same to
Happy
you.
New
We
Year.
haven't talked to you since last year, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
You
My
smiling
Facebook
pretty
have been
hard.
deactivated because I missed y'all. I'm glad to see some familiar faces and stuff. My
About
Facebook been deactivated for a while, so yeah.
to say you must have found you a woman. You all happy and stuff.
Yeah, you know she's been keeping me happy.
Holding it down.
You are crazy as hell. There you go, trying to make everybody gay, Jerome.
I ain't said nothing about you
Everybody.
being gay. I said you had a woman.
How y'all been though? Y'all good?
Yeah, what you been up
Yeah, we
to?
good.
Just making stuff happen and stuff like that. My
You in
Jan-
Texas?
no,
You in Texas or you in where you at?
Vegas, Vegas.
Vegas?
hmm I'll be
Okay.
back. I'm moving back to Texas
River,
when my lease is up. I'm moving back to Texas though.
When your lease up?
So, in October. I'm out of here.
all year.
So
Okay.
you
How's your
enjoy Texas. How
grandbaby?
long were you in Texas?
Um, like almost 6 months.
Damn. Y'all
Yeah.
can't stand a relationship, can y'all?
Shut the hell up. I've been doing just fine in the
Matter of
loving
fact,
department.
hey
Okay.
Shannon, that's what we should do tonight. We're gonna let y'all ask any relationship questions y'all need to ask, and we're gonna get Shannon's point
Who's
on
that
it.
at the bottom?
That's Deacon Bootsy.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Sheldon.
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 Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon.
My mic was muted. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Good. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
All that.
Jingle bells.
And when
What
y'all
up,
do get a
Bootsy?
little free time, I do have a little shit to talk. So
On here?
We
yeah.
got some
Go
time
ahead.
right now.
We got free time
Um,
right now.
We
which
got time
are
right
y'all on
now.
any of the Domino pages right now?
Oh Lord.
Because the Domino people need to hear this shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll make. Go ahead.
We,
They're gonna hear
we
it.
can
Okay.
share it too.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. I'll share it too. So my first question to all three of you: is it just y'all three on here right now, or is people in the backstage or
that
something?
Just
that's
us
it.
three.
Yeah.
Okay. Have y'all ever played? Y'all know who Michael and Dion Gibbs are?
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever played in any of their tournaments, whether it be on Fly Claps or live?
Yeah.
Was it a shit show for y'all too? You don't
No,
got
it
to
was
answer
good.
that.
It was good. I
Okay.
won a couple of day tournaments live in Houston.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't even ask that question. Anyhow, um, so remind you, my Facebook's been deactivated since like December. I came back on really cool, like for like a day, then I deactivated it back or whatever. So one of my homeboys, I know him outside, like before the Domino community. Like I actually know him, but he's part of the Domino community now. So he hits me up the other day. He like, hey, he was like, you wanna be my partner in this cash tournament, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, sign us up, whatever. He added us to the chat. You know, usually first thing you do when you get added to the chat, change your username to your nickname. Me and him did that, as everybody else didn't follow suit. A couple people did or whatever, but not everybody. Anyways, from the very beginning, it was like a complete fucking shit show. We were supposed to start on February the 15th. We didn't end up starting until February the 17th. Then he was like, okay, we're gonna start at 8 o'clock Central Time. We didn't end up starting to 8:45 Central Time. Um, it was like the rules and shit wasn't posted. I'm asking like, is this gonna be a rule? What's the forfeit rule? The send deadline, the accept deadline, like all this, all the shit that you're supposed to have in the rules and all that stuff for the tournament. He was like, oh, I'm gonna post all that, whatever. Is it gonna be a challenge link? What's going on? Like, what's going on? So then he posted this blurry ass screenshot all the teams ain't even on there. He only had 2 teams on there. Or no, he had 4 of the teams. It was 6 teams playing, 6 or 8, something. But he only had 4 of the teams on there. Blurry ass screenshot. I'm like, can you post a link so that way we can all see it? Because that was like blurry as hell. I'm still keeping my cool, even though all the red flags were just boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh God, this like it's a complete shit show from the beginning to the end. So then he ended up posting the link or whatever. But as he explains the rules and all that shit, he posts the link, but he's not updating the scores or none of that shit on the link. So then when he was like, he's tagging people, you sent to this person, nothing's being updated in challenge or nothing. So I shared the challenge link this before I knew that he wasn't updating it on there. He was like, hey, can you delete that? We're not using that, blah, 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 whatever. Huh? Okay, whatever, unsend. So then all the teams that was playing still had another match left. He was ready to wrap that shit up. I'm about to tally stuff up. I'll tell y'all who the winner. Oh, hold the fuck on, because everybody didn't even play everybody. And we everybody else still has another team left to play or whatever. He's like, oh, okay, like something. It was just like so fucking unorganized. It was sloppy as fuck. It was all over the fucking place. Then he said it was his rule. He said it was each round was supposed to be 45 minutes per whatever. He said that once the game he said they have 10 minutes to accept once you send to them, or that's a forfeit. He said once you accept the game, it's a 5-minute forfeit. He ended up forfeiting with me. I called that shit. Whatever. So then today, it was supposed to have been over yesterday. So then it rolls over today. He's like, okay, everybody finished, whatever. So I wish I could just share my screen so y'all could just see, like, read the shit, because it was just a lot. It was all over the place. He ended up cheating us. Me and him won first place. He ended up cheating us out of our fucking points. Then he hurried up and removed he announced the winner, hurry up and removed everybody. Like, just did some shady ass, snake ass shit. And everybody, and then he removed me first because I was like calling him out on his bullshit. So before he even posted the final scores, he removed me. And then I'm like, I'm just telling your ass what everybody else is thinking, nigga. Like, how you gonna get mad at me and remove me? And I didn't cuss not one time, but I checked him. Like, I still checked him. He didn't like that shit. Whatever. And then I don't know. We got cheated out of it. So then I asked in the Domino 1 little group chat that they got. I'm like, has everybody ever played any of his tournaments? Blah blah, whatever. And like, somebody was commenting. They was like, yeah, I heard that he be scamming people at the live tournaments too. Whatever. And I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, it was just crazy. It was just a shit show. I want to post screenshots of the whole little chat and everything, because I'm like this nigga. I don't know. That shit was just all over the fucking place. Hi, Daryl.
What's happening?
And I know me telling the story sounds like it was all over the place, but the tournament was worse than me telling the story right now. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. That shit was just fucking crazy as fuck. And we ended up getting cheated. He made it seem like we was in second place. Then he tried to, like, the way the money situation was, because it was $30 per person to sign up. So $60 for total for the partners and shit like that. It was just like a fucking disaster. I ended up inboxing him after he removed me too, because I'm not done talking, motherfucker. You gonna hear what I gotta say now. And then I stopped talking to him. I said, talking to you was like beating a dead horse at this point. I ain't got nothing else to say. He was still typing. I just blocked him. Then he messaged me on Fly Claps. I didn't even open that shit because I don't open the messages anyways. But
So you still stirring up things is basically what you came on here to say.
No, it wasn't me. It was a him problem.
AK, you know what? You actually one of the reasons we started our podcast, because you wanted to tell all on your old team.
I was only on one team ever.
That's what I'm saying.
And I didn't have no problems with that team.
No.
I was with Town Business. That's the only team I've ever been on.
When you would
No.
I thought you was with
No.
She a goddamn lie.
Exactly. You was with what's called there.
Nigga. And I don't give a fuck who you acknowledge on that motherfucker. You better always, until the day you take your last breath, acknowledge me, nigga.
We never was on the same team, but you always been my dog, you know.
The fuck is you talking about?
We never was on the same team. You just always been
Nigga,
my
you was
dog.
on that team. Stop
I played
playing.
with some other people for like for a little while, but I was never on the other team. I only been on one team. Only had one
Now
captain.
she ain't on the team, ain't that so?
I love it too.
I'm starting to think you the problem, Kay.
No,
What
I get to
tournament are we
walk to the
talking
beat of
about?
my own drum. The problem is
It's
these
okay to
niggas
be the
is
problem.
say that again.
Yeah, because Shannon knows
Right,
the problem too.
exactly.
Shannon the
And so
problem live, and
is,
you the problem online.
no, what the problem is these overly sensitive ass Texas niggas that's used to people just sitting down on their fucking tail and
Niggas,
not speaking
period.
up and not saying nothing.
No, we
I'm
gotta
gonna be
go
the
with
one.
Texas guys first.
I just say what other people think. That's all it is, because I don't give a fuck. So,
And you know what? And
Me
that's
neither,
why your
Kay.
ass single.
okay.
No,
I
that's
know
why
when
I
to
hate
shut up.
niggas.
I
No,
know
that's
when
why
to
I
shut
hate
up.
niggas.
But when it comes
That's
to
why
certain
you
stuff,
single.
I know when to shut up. But when it comes to certain things, sometimes something got to be said.
No, you
And
don't. You
and
don't
I
know
say
what
it.
you said.
Look at Sheldon.
Stop lying.
Stop. No,
She
I
act
really
like she
do.
out here with some motherfucking strangers. Nigga, you talking to some people that know you. Stop playing.
Look,
Goddamn it.
I do know. I'm talking about as far as when dealing with somebody type stuff. I don't give a fuck about that, like that little domino shit. Like Eddie didn't never had no problems with me when I was on Town Biz. Tam never
Oh,
had no
so
problems.
you and Eddie was together. Okay.
Don't start. That's my brother. Don't play with me. Don't play.
You know how many sisters of mine I done had sex with?
See, that's why you got 27 kids, but we're not talking
Exactly.
about that.
Claiming that
By
brother.
27,000.
Right, right. No, but no, it was
That's
nothing
my
like that with me and
brother.
Eddie. But yeah.
I'm sure he is your
Now,
brother.
you're not supposed to be able to talk or defend yourself in these domino streets. Girl.
Right.
You
People
know,
just
you know them admins has got power.
and it's just crazy.
Bow down, Hashi, yeah, be abused, yeah,
Like
be
what?
talked too stupid, yeah, all that goofy ass shit. Like you're this big domino. Guess
Exactly.
what? They play dominoes all over the world, baby.
Right. And so yeah.
I'm
We
more
can
surprised
go
y'all still
somewhere
playing
else.
on that bullshit ass app.
Not
That's the
that
surprising
serious.
shit to me.
You said what, Sheldon? It was breaking up.
I'm surprised y'all still playing on that bullshit ass app. That's what's surprising to me.
And I haven't really been like that. Like I said, my homeboy, he hit me up randomly, like playing this, whatever. He didn't know because he's new, like to like the domino community, like kind of. So he didn't know nothing about like oh boy and shit. Like, and I had heard stuff, and they're like, oh, I heard some shit about him too, and I'm like, but I don't know.
I ain't never had no problem with him though. I've been knowing him since 06.
Of course, because he was giving you first place.
And Jerome cheats, so of course we don't have a
Right.
problem.
Right.
But that's a different topic
Let that
that I
be-
ain't gonna
For a
I ain't
different
gonna
day.
touch on. But I done heard about some of your antics, sir.
So let that be the lesson. You need to cheat. You want to get
They
paid.
say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Shit.
Shannon, be quiet. Do not side with that bullshit.
Daryl, you heard about me cheating for real?
Yes, sir.
Are you serious? Or you
Yes,
just
sir.
joking?
No, I ain't bullshit.
Man, listen.
Who that's it?
People are always gonna claim you cheat. They claim Mahomes was cheating until he lost the Super Bowl.
Look, I don't get into details like that, but I heard, and I heard it wasn't no assumption. They was watching you, and you
I ain't
did
the
it.
one that got it, but you ain't
I
heard it from me.
guarantee you ain't nobody ever seen me cheating ever in life.
He
Well, maybe
too
they was
slick.
lying. Maybe they was lying.
They
I don't
definitely
know.
were lying if they said they saw me cheating.
They said this nigga pulling dominoes and got the domino in his hand and kept pulling.
Oh, I heard that before
That's
too.
definitely one thing I ain't gonna do.
Yeah, okay. You wanted all the dominoes. Nigga. You knew what the fuck you was doing.
Nah, you gotta blame the motherfucker that didn't see it. Like if you didn't see that shit,
I mean, at the end of the day, that you're right. At the end of the day, that's who's the blame. The spectator telling somebody about it don't mean shit. They wasn't playing.
Right, right.
I wouldn't even do that though. I you know what? Seriously, I hate cheating though. I hate the cheating. And
Why,
I
it be coming
don't
back
even
to
play
bite
with
you in
people
the
that will
ass?
cheat. Huh?
I witnessed somebody cheating at a DFW tournament one year. I ain't gonna say when or who.
the
I sure
very
witnessed
first year I
that.
came, very first time I came to a DFW tournament, a motherfucker tried to cheat me. Now the rumor is also chicken bones.
I remember hearing about that.
I was there.
I think I was at that. I might have been. Was that 2021
You
or
was there, Kay.
2022? I
You
think
was
I
there.
was about to say.
Yeah,
I think I was there.
Everybody was at this
Yeah,
one.
That was like
I
the
swear
last
I
good
did.
one they had or something.
I swear to God, I did not throw a chicken bone.
I think it was the last good one. Yeah, the real good one. When mostly
Yeah.
all of us was there.
Well,
So that was like
it was the one before the one before that one.
March or
It was a good
October.
it was a good one, but it wasn't the one where we was doing karaoke and shit. It wasn't that one.
Cause that and karaoke was in October, so then that might have been March then of that 2021.
Yeah, it was the next one.
Cause
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah, Daryl, you'd have missed all the fun ones, man.
who was the other person that just joined?
Now
That's
it's all
Maggie.
serious
Hey,
and
Maggie.
hurry up and play.
Right.
I don't like how I don't like your facial expression. Type.
It sounds like y'all women are the ones causing problems at these.
That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about.
it'd be y'all.
I ain't heard a man
I
say
didn't
they
heard
had a
complaints
problem
about some of,
I know it's a problem when I walk through the door.
Doing all kind of shit.
especially when they make up rules talking about we can't dance during the tournament.
Why the fuck would you want
motherfuckers
to dance
just
during
don't
a
like
tournament?
you.
He said, "Why the fuck with what?"
Why would you want to dance during a tournament?
Like a celebration dance, like I won type shit. Like woo.
Nah. You
Like
ain't playing
like
football,
we say,
nigga.
it was a party. Because it was a party.
She's
And
unprofessional and ratchet.
2021, both tournaments was lit.
Ratchet behavior.
Because it was a
They
party.
just ratchet.
No, it's just life of the party, motherfucker.
It ain't a party, ma'am. It's a tournament.
What life of the tournament?
Right.
But this is the
It's
thing.
a
We were
business.
not dancing at the tournament. We were dancing at the meet and greet.
The meet and greet.
It
It
wasn't
really
the
was the
tournament.
meet and greet.
It wasn't the tournament. It was
So
the
you have
meet and greet.
to be specific when you speak. You said you danced at the tournament. If it's at the meet and greet, then
No, I said they made up a rule saying no dancing at the tournament.
So his question still remains: why the hell you want to dance at the tournament?
But they came up with that rule after the meet and greet.
Well, I think it's a good rule.
Well, yeah, we just come into domino tournaments just to play dominoes. Now, if you guys have now changed it and reduced it to it's just the game, it's just about winning, everybody's focused. I mean, which doesn't make sense because it's being held in bars and we're being encouraged to drink and buy food and shit, which means socializing. So, like I say, for me, when I first started coming out, it was, yes, I love playing dominoes. Yes, I want to compete in this tournament. But it was also a social event. It wasn't, I'm not flying all the way to motherfucking Texas just to play dominoes. Like, we have been hyped that shit up over the pages, everybody linking up, making plans. You know what I'm saying? So, it was, the way it was advertised to me was about socializing because we all play mostly online. So it's like, come out, meet the people you play online with, this and that, show your skills, have a good time, blah, 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 drink specials, food, this and that. So for me, it was a social event. And for a lot of people, it was a social event. You take the social out of it, and now you just got diehard domino players. And I mean, that's okay. But don't feel like we didn't come to play dominoes. Our outlook was different. So, you know what I'm saying? And to each his own. But that was my outlook.
I think they gotta implement them type of rules though, because everybody can't handle you dancing and celebrating in their face and all that. So
right, titties bouncing and all
that. And then y'all drinking and getting drunk at the same time. And you know how y'all
jumping on niggas' laps.
Know how you color folks.
But they don't complain about people dancing on chairs.
Twerking and shit.
Well, JJ's the domino mascot. He can get away with that.
Well, that wasn't at the tournament. That was meet and greet when he did that.
And this is what we're saying.
Exactly. They didn't say no dancing on chairs at the tournament after the meet and greet.
But Kay, don't let them put that on us that we did that at the actual tournament. At the tournament we play.
Wait. How we gonna put something?
At the tournament we play, and we wait till the tournament is over, and then we turn up. But at the meet and greet is where we was like, every other play.
Y'all was trying to fight at the meet and greet.
No, I wasn't trying to fight.
Oh yeah, that was Monica D.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't fight.
She He was trying to fight
anybody
some
grown
lady.
as fuck
He was
coming
trying
to
to
a
fight a
domino
bunch of ladies.
tournament
I
Matter of fact,
remember that. I
to
remember that too.
fight
It
and have
wasn't
a
us.
problem, got a problem.
Well, you
That
be
was
he was
one
acting
of
trying to
the.
like
fight
you
a few
want to fight.
ladies.
She was about to get that damn girl.
I don't remember that.
It
Who
was
was
a
about to
bunch
get
of them.
somebody?
It wasn't just one girl. She
But
was
it was
about to
but
get
one girl
jumped
that
on.
kicked it off, and I think she was tipsy too. Though Monica was.
Monica, the one tipped it off. Monica
Yeah,
was drunk. She was wrong on that one. Everybody was trying to stop her because she sure was wrong.
yeah.
She
She
just
was about to
snatched
get
the
that girl.
girl phone out of her hand. That's what she did.
Oh damn.
Oh, then you talking about
And
another
told her-
incident at the same tournament? I'm not talking about that incident.
No, that's what I'm
I
talking about. She
remember
tried
that.
to fight.
I remember that, but Monica is not here to defend herself. So
Then, well, we were there. It's a topic. When they had the last?
go ahead.
You
Well,
say
no,
when they had the last one?
yeah. When was the last one? Have they had any more?
Not in like a
It's been over a
the
year.
last year, I think.
No, okay.
Did they have? Don't they have one in March? Didn't they last year?
I don't think so. I think
When was
it
that
They
when
had
we
one
when we
last
went
year
out
at
there,
all.
Shannon? When we
That was
took
the
the
year
picture.
before last. That
Oh
was the year
shit!
before
Oh, that
last.
was
That probably was
October
October.
then.
Yeah.
Time be flying, child.
Right. So
But
I
I
mean that was
did talk to
October of
Monica.
2023.
When I talked to her, I hit her up and asked her if we were having one this spring, and she said, "Yeah," but I haven't seen any advertisement or anything yet.
They said that
So I
last
hope
time we
so.
didn't have one.
Yeah.
I
Because I heard
miss
2 different dates for
DFW.
October of last year, but then nothing ever happened and there was no advertising or nothing.
Right.
Well, I hope they start getting it back together because I miss those times.
Yeah, there was, man, we was having a ball. Like I say,
Like COVID didn't
I'm not
exist.
flying across the. Right. That was the first one I came to. It was right
Yeah.
when COVID first started,
Yeah.
girl. And I thought it was like everybody was like, "Oh, it's not going to be that big, or whatever." A lot of people not coming out. It's not.
That motherfucker,
Shit.
yeah. They turned up and turned out for that one, and in that next one
It
too.
was
And them niggas in Texas,
cracking.
COVID didn't exist.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't believe in that shit.
Mm-mm.
They wasn't
They
tripping.
shut down none.
Hi,
They
Maggie.
weren't tripping at all. Hi, Max.
What's going on, Maggie?
You're muted. We can't hear you, or are you ignoring us?
Both. She a little slow.
No,
You know Maggie so.
no, I'm at work, y'all. I have to mute my phone
Oh, she at
while
work.
I'm here because it can be loud.
Put your Bluetooth on.
I do have it on.
And it's still
Is it
loud?
not loud right now? I'm asking y'all.
What you
She don't even know
be
what a
working at
Bluetooth
night,
is.
Mac?
I'm a
showed up.
caregiver. I'm
I showed
actually
up
gonna
at the
be here because it's snowing right now. So I'll be here for about 3 or 4 days.
Damn, can't even go home. You still got all of your puppies and dogs?
I only have one, and my neighbor is babysitting her while I'm gone.
Oh, okay.
K Maggie got a man now.
Shut the
Okay,
fuck up.
I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still single,
No,
Oh,
she ain't.
but I
I was about to
am.
say
She told on herself the other day. So
I
She
am
getting her back
working.
blew
I'm
out.
Maggie done lost that virginity, huh?
she definitely lost that a long time ago.
What's the
okay.
topic?
Listen, we got this gonna be the last time we talk
So,
about Maggie and her
we're
relationship
talking about
status on
relationships
this
today.
show.
Yeah, okay.
We're trying to
Why?
since Daryl came on here with all this blackety black stuff, we're trying to fix the black community.
Why?
So we're gonna start with the relationships in the home.
'Cause you have me
And Maggie
excited,
already
Maggie.
messing it up because she don't even want to claim her man. So
Right.
Didn't I
Oh,
just say we
Maggie,
was
you
gonna
still
talk
talk
about
to
me?
oh boy?
We're not talking about Maggie on
Yeah,
this
we
show.
don't
Can we
care.
watch the video after the show?
We don't care about that. Shit is boring.
Can we watch the? Can we
Let's
watch
talk
the?
about
Can we
something
watch
real.
the video after the show?
Maggie?
did Shannon, you got the
You
video she sent?
Oh yeah, I got it. Y'all ready to
Oh,
do that? Y'all want to start there?
yeah, we do that. I don't even know what it is.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it either. I just know she sent it.
What is it about, man? Can you introduce the video before we
Yeah.
get
So
to it?
basically, this guy he's a comedian actually, but he does bring about some good points in a funny way. He talks about how women, because we be calling. I have male best friends. And I don't think they would try nothing with me. But he seems to think that women cannot have male best friends, but men can have women best friends, which is
That
clearly
makes
a
How that
double
work?
standard. And he kind of outlines it.
A shoulder to cry
So
on becomes a dick to ride on.
Mm.
How the
Talk
fuck
that
that
shit.
work?
Sorry, I thought I was on mute.
Sound like you speaking from experience, young lady.
No, I'm just playing.
Wait a minute. I'm
Don't really
sorry.
pop the video in. Let's see what he talking about.
I was supposed to be
It
on
already
mute.
ain't making sense to me. Sounds like a contradiction to me.
All right, mute me, Jerome.
All right.
Red flag number one is when she has another guy in her life who is consistently trying to sleep with her, and she refuses to acknowledge this. This is good. This is gonna cause a lot of fights in the car ride home. This is my favorite one. You clapping hard as fuck. You had an argument recently. Like I said, this isn't the funniest one, but you better believe every dude in here in a relationship right now knows the guy in his girl's life that he's like, that dude, I'll kill him tomorrow. It's so obvious to us, right? As the boyfriend, it's clear as day. We can spot it from a mile away, usually the beginning of the relationship. We'll clock it, we'll pull you aside. Hey, babe, I know you hang out with so-and-so. And that's fine. You're a grown woman. You can do whatever you want. I'm not controlling or anything. But just so you know, that dude's trying to fuck you. And women will always have the exact same naive reaction. Babe, come on. Are you serious? Him? You're him? He's literally like my best friend. Like he's literally like a brother to me. Word? Oh, that's your brother. Oh, I didn't realize what kind of Pornhub family tree you were associated with. But shut it down, okay? He's not your friend. He's not your brother. He wants to enter your body holes. End of story.
Seems legit.
What you think about it, Sheldon?
Well,
you agree with him?
Wholeheartedly.
Damn. Goodness.
Wholeheartedly, not half-heartedly, wholeheartedly. He believed that shit with his whole
And
heart.
he said it with his heart and his chest.
Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this. For you attractive women, if you don't think that a man is playing the long game on trying to get in your drawers, then you are sadly mistaken.
Question, Sheldon. How long will a man wait?
Shit.
Till he die?
No, he ain't gonna wait that long. But it just honestly, it depends on what type of vibe he's getting back from the woman. If he thinks that there's an opportunity, he's gonna play the long game. But if she's coming across on some buddy type shit, but then it all depends once again on how they interact. Like, okay, he's over your house and you at the house, you got your robe on with your little booty shorts on. Whether you think that's your friend or not, that nigga checking you out. He ain't gay. He like that shit. But if you present it like that, he's gonna be under the assumption that there's a slight opportunity in the right moment. You can get that pussy. So he's gonna play that long game. As long it'll take a couple of months. He'll play that shit for a few months. But don't ever believe that nigga don't want to fuck you when he call you. Oh, that's my best friend. I got a best female friend, but I'm not attracted to her. So I there wouldn't be a day that I would try and fuck her.
Is she unattractive?
But that's like the same thing
Come
with us. We can
on
have
with the bullshit. Go ahead.
Wait,
Go ahead.
bullshit. That's not true.
Because we could have an ugly male best friend too, and just because
Y'all
y'all think
never have ugly male best friends. That's
not true.
You can, but you are not gonna want to sleep with her. That's the difference. Exactly.
So, but the guy would think why would the significant other, just because he wants to sleep with me doesn't mean I'm want to or I'm going to sleep with him. So
absolutely. But that's not the question. The question at hand is, do the man want to fuck you? If the question is hand is, do that man want to fuck you? You don't have to want to fuck him for him to want to have to fuck you.
So,
then why
Kate,
he
you got
can't
an
be my
ugly
best
male
friend as
best
long as
friend?
I don't give it to him?
You can be best friends with him as long as your heart desires, but that doesn't take away the fact he still want to fuck you. Now, whether the opportunity presents itself or not is a completely different story. But that does not take away the fact that he might want to knock them draws.
Kate, are you saying
He
you have an
might.
ugly male best friend?
He might.
No, but I have one that
He
I'm
might
not
not.
like. I'm not attracted to him, but I mean, a lot of females, they like him, they flock to him and stuff
Exactly.
like
So
that. But
that's what we said. You don't have an ugly male best friend. I'm gonna explain it after all y'all talk and give y'all an opinion why y'all women don't have ugly male best friends.
Just go ahead.
I don't
No, I
think
want
ugly has anything to do with it. So that's some bullshit. Go ahead, let somebody else.
If you're not attracted to him, then that you're not gonna have sex with him.
People
has something
have
to do with it, Shannon.
unattractive mates. And people have unattractive mates. You ain't seen people in relationships and one of them motherfuckers just toe up from the
True.
flow up,
They may
beat
be
the fuck
unattracted
up.
to
A
you.
motherfucker being ugly does not mean ugly or fat. Because I hear people say, "Oh, she fat," or he fat, he
and
big.
me and
I
me
ain't
being
attracted,
fat ain't stopping
and and,
nothing. 'Cause
and try to say
You're a
that
woman.
stop. Like, knock it the fuck off.
Man, you motherfuckers been trying to fuck you since you've been about
Now
11. That don't being fat
Yeah.
don't mean
5.
shit when you
Yeah, fat woman don't matter. That ain't no
Candy
problem.
commented on the page.
The
She
fat,
said, "So ugly women can have a male best friends, but not an attractive woman." That was
I
one of
don't
her
think
comments.
I don't think no woman can have. I don't even think women and men can be friends. That's what I
That's
think.
not true because
That's
I've
not
had male
that's
best
true.
friends.
not true.
Yeah, and then
No,
I have
Candy
male best
also,
that's
friends
that's
too.
because y'all under the delusion that they y'all friends. That
and
don't
then
mean that
Candy
they y'all
also
friends.
said,
I know mine is my friend. Like he arrived for me. Like he would probably off somebody for me. And I've talked about him
Mm-hmm.
before.
And
Like
he'll
he's a
probably get
real
you
deal
pregnant
best friend.
also.
Well,
No,
what's
he
stopping you
wouldn't.
from
He's
getting
You
her
know
married.
that
pregnant
ask
if
him
you
and
wanted
see.
to get her pregnant?
Huh?
Huh?
What would stop him from getting her pregnant if he wanted to get her pregnant? Like, why would
Her
he sit
saying
and
they friends.
if, but he could tell her that he want to be more than friends.
I mean, that don't mean you want to be more than friends. See,
He
Why
could
is
have
he
told me that 20 years ago.
20 years ago, 30 years ago? I'm a little older than
He
you,
did
baby.
tell you that 20 years ago. All
30.
"So
right,
what
let,
about
No, he
let
20,
me
didn't.
30
ask you.
years ago if he wasn't
No, he
attracted
didn't.
to you then, but then he ended up becoming attracted to you
No,
as you
let's
grew
go
up?"
and entertain her situation. Maggie, how'd y'all meet?
In college.
All right, how'd you meet? There's a lot of men in college. You ain't friends with all of them. How'd y'all meet?
We
How y'all
met at
become friends?
orientation.
Huh?
We met at orientation.
Who
So what
approached
happened?
who?
Who said what? What happened? What happened? He just walked up to you and said, "Hey, you
Um,
look like a good friend. Can I be your friend?"
no, no. So it was like we were okay. There's a story behind it, but
Paraphrasing, please.
I noticed him on campus because he had a ducktail,
Mm-hmm.
and people weren't doing ducktails. They were kind of in, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
And I took note of him because he had his ducktail. So like the first day in the dorms, he was staying in the dorms, and he and I ended up getting on the elevator together. And I remembered his name tag from orientation, so I called him by name. So anyway, that's just kind of how we became acquainted.
Were you
Mm-mm.
attracted to him?
Yeah, she said
He's
he had.
attractive.
Basically, they flirted with each other. He probably wasn't interested in Maggie,
We didn't.
and they just ended up. They just ended
Jerome
up.
ain't
No,
shit.
it
I
didn't
mean,
go
she's
down
not
like
telling the
that. But
story.
ultimately, we decided that the friendship that we had, we just didn't want to try it. We didn't want to go there
Exactly,
because
Maggie.
we
So
didn't
he
want
wanted
to risk
to have sex with
losing each other.
her. So you
We
you
did
proved the point I was making.
no, no, no. Now here we are, fast forward 20 years,
No, 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 no.
and neither one of us.
He want to when y'all met. Is my point.
I don't know what he wanted to do. Well, he could
Did you
not have
want?
wanted to do it because if he really wanted to do it, if we really wanted to do it, then we would have.
Did you
We
want to?
never did.
Well,
No.
that,
So had he
If
tried to
we
come on to
wanted
you
to
like
do
that, would
it,
you
we
have?
would have.
Had he tried to have come on to you like that? Like, would you would have shut it down, or would you would have been like with it? 20 years ago?
She would have did it.
No, I wouldn't have done it.
Listen,
I don't
no
think I would have
man and
done
no
it.
woman meets to be friends. First of all, let's get that understood.
That is
First of
not.
all, you don't
Oh
even
my
know.
Let the
God.
pastor speak. Let the pastor speak. Now
We
tonight I
don't even
want him to talk.
approach one another
Hush.
in that type of way. Men don't talk to women to try to be friends with them. It makes no sense.
That
But
part.
we don't even talk to men to try to be friends with them. It comes with association within the little circle that you're in, and you just become friends. You actually talked to this man for a specific reason, and you didn't talk to him trying to be his friend. You talked to him because you thought he was cute, you liked his style, and all that. He responded
I
to
like
you.
his good too.
Yeah, he responded to you because obviously he felt you was decent enough that where he was like, I'll knock her off. So he talked back to you because I guarantee you, if you was ugly, he'd ignored your ass, or
Oh,
he
yeah.
might have just
Oh, he probably didn't ignore it, but they'd have been the best of friends without no.
no, he wouldn't even be friend. Listen, man get nothing out of being a friend with a woman, especially at that age. If he was gonna be a friend, he would have been pretending to be a friend just to get her other friend, her cute friends, which ain't really your friend.
I agree.
Like I tell folks, friends can spend a night. If you tired and you don't feel like going home, you can come over and stay the night. All that.
Well, the young lady I was just referring to, we drove to Savannah. We got an R&B, Airbnb, and hung out for a few days actually.
Well, you old now. You don't count. You damn near 100.
Ain't that a bitch?
I mean, you had all the sex, so you don't have that craving like
So with
like
Sheldon, with y'all, how long had you and this person you talking about? How long had y'all been friends?
I met her when me and my ex-wife was going to a cruise in 2011, I believe it was.
And it's y'all never tried to take it there. Are you like attracted to her at
how'd
all?
y'all meet?
None whatsoever.
How'd y'all meet? Through friends or family?
When did she become attractive then? And you were
Never.
interested.
Friends. I don't be being attracted.
There's just nothing attractive to you about her.
None whatsoever. No.
So you're saying that
She
if
ugly?
opposite sex is attractive, that's going to prevent you from being able to just be friends?
Say it
Like
again.
literally, you saying y'all don't got no self control at all. You're saying that if a woman is attractive, or if you're in my case, a man is attractive, because he's attractive, there's no way we can just be friends.
No.
That's what I don't
See,
understand.
y'all keep looking at
How?
it from the woman's
How?
point of
Oh,
view. That's why
how?
y'all
I
don't
agree.
understand.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
I
Say it.
agree.
Say it.
Go ahead.
I agree wholeheartedly
Say it,
with
nigga.
Sheldon. And can I
Nobody
talk?
asked
No,
Hey,
your
Jerome.
wholeheartedly didn't sound like Sheldon's
Jerome,
wholeheartedly.
mute her mic.
you.
All
Go.
right, go ahead.
Don't give
I
it
agree
me.
with Sheldon, and I agree with what Jerome said. The bottom line is there is something initially that attracts a man and woman to each other. A man don't want to be a man wants a best friend as a woman as a best friend. Let's be serious. The bottom
No
line
one.
is, let me finish. Yeah, that's on top mile. Shut the fuck up.
You
Why
fuck
we don't
you,
want y'all
Gerald. I'm
as friends?
trying to be good, old fuck. I'm
This is
So
why
trying to
we
be
look,
don't want
good.
y'all
Go
as
ahead.
friends.
Go
right. The
ahead.
bottom line is there was something initially that attracted them two beings together, men, and as far as the women acceptance. See, women, they tend to chalk shit up when a man is throwing little signs out there, whatever. I feel like men and women settle into a friendship because either it hasn't been talked, it hasn't been said, it hasn't been, nobody made initially the first move. But what brought them together, like Jerome said, is an attraction, especially from the man's standpoint. If a woman is an ugly duckling or whatever, ain't no man gonna be playing around with her, talking to her, flirting with her, doing whatever. But women seem to take everything as just, oh, like he said, oh, him, oh, that's my friend, boy. And then when you continue to let them talk and dig further into the backstory, then eventually she will tell you, well, yeah, he used to try to talk to me, or we used to try to whatever, but now we just friends. That still means that person had an ulterior motive. And at the end of the day, if he got the opportunity, if you said to that same dude that you're calling a friend, through the ass at him, pussy at him, let's fuck, You mean to tell me that dude's gonna be like, nah, so and so, we just
I
friends,
want
we
to
just
about
partners.
shit.
But you're
Yeah,
not throwing the pussy at them, first of all. And then you have to take into context that you guys act like there's no other way of meeting a person other than to meet them socially doing sex. You could have been in a class with them. You could have went to high school with them. I mean, especially like for me,
Even
I
then.
believe that it takes time. I think it takes time for you to develop a friendship, male or female. It doesn't matter. But usually when people are just friends, they meet in a situation where it's friendly. You know what I'm saying? And if you are like if I meet a man and it's like I'm at a domino tournament. Okay, we're just playing dominoes, and something fall on the floor, and somebody come by and they slip in it. Me and this guy react in a way that's similar, whether we laugh or whether we be like, "Oh, are you okay?" Whatever it is, and it strikes up a conversation. You are playing, you doing whatever in the conversation. Motherfucker, like, damn, you cool. Oh, you cool. Woo woo. Send me a game. You think you know how to play? Send me a game. Whatever, whatever. And I'm talking about after the tournament. We playing right now live, but hey, send me a game. I'll teach you how to play. Just shit talking. Next thing you know, somewhere down the line, you might be playing games and this and that, and this person knows or may not know whether or not you're in a relationship or not, but never brings it up. Y'all play games. Next thing you know, y'all might start talking, and the first thing they talk about is, did you see this? What happened on CNN? They was talking about Trump did this, and then over time, you find that you have things in common and something that you may not even have in common with someone else, and then you strike up a friendship. And nobody never says anything about trying to fuck on each other, or, them titties was looking good though when I first met you, or, I was checking that print. None of those things ever even come up. Time goes by and that's your friend.
But that ain't really friends, Shannon.
It is
Just because you
friends because you
cool,
can
just
start
because you
inviting
cool
each
with
other
people and
out
talk to them
or
on
bringing them
occasions.
to the house. You can start
Yeah, that's what friends
inviting them
are.
to family functions, and over time y'all become friends. And the conversation of trying to hook up never has come up
All
in
Hey,
right,
all the
well,
years
let me
y'all
ask
been
you
knowing each
something.
other.
Let me
Why
ask you
aren't
something,
y'all
Shannon.
friends?
You've been playing on that site for how long?
I would say roughly 10 years.
How many of those guys have you been? How many of them guys you friends with like that? Then
I have one, and
who
it's
was
been
that?
about 8 years.
Who was that?
Look, stop, get out of people's business.
You his friend. That doesn't even matter. Why is that?
But because it's not relevant to this conversation who
It is
exactly that person
relevant
is.
because I'm gonna show you it ain't.
One out of 1,000.
See, the whole fact that she don't even want to say his name means it's something more than friends.
That's not why. Because he is not relevant to this conversation.
We having a conversation. I made him relevant. I asked you how many men.
You can't make it relevant. You can't make it relevant. The relevancy is that I have friends that I have met. I met one at least in the domino community like that. Now, I'm not saying that every nigga you meet, you're going to be able to make him your friend. No. Many niggas try to find out if they can hit. If they can't hit, they keep it moving. Skedaddle, like, oh, I can't hit. Well, nice to know you. And they fade to black.
So when we talk about stuff, it's never going to be 100%. So you saying one nigga and you done played 10,000, that nigga don't. We're not saying every single man is that way. We're saying 95% of niggas ain't gonna be friends with no woman they ain't attracted to, and they only claiming the friendship because they at some point wanted to or would like to have sex with it. Listen, we don't get nothing out of being y'all friend. That's something for y'all. Y'all can use men for the things y'all want out of the man. We don't get nothing out of y'all being our friend. Matter of fact, it actually works against us because if we go out to dinner as friends, now the women that see us together, I can't even get because they gonna think, man, you got something going on. So it doesn't benefit.
That's what happened to me.
So what, how
That's
about
what
in this
happened.
scenario? So you saying that you can't even meet somebody and maybe there was an initial like, hey, how you doing, woo? But a person finds out like, man, we don't really have any real attraction to each other. We're not really compatible in that way, but we cool and we can't be friends.
Sweetheart.
No, because he will still have sex with you if you offer.
Once again, absolutely. That's exactly what I was about to say. See, you understand that when you tell a man, we could just be friends, you cool, that don't make that nigga not stop wanting to fuck you.
Exactly.
He just ain't gonna react on it as quickly as he possibly could if he thought he had a chance. Don't be under the assumption that just because a man tell you, oh yeah, you my friend, yeah, we cool, that he not gonna want to sleep with you at some point, or he thinks that he can.
I don't care if he want to sleep with me or
It doesn't
not.
matter.
And she said the same thing, and I
As
told her
long
to
as
do
he
the
doesn't
test.
change that boundary, and he knows that we're not in that space, and never will be.
That ain't a friend then.
He still wants to engage in being a friend with me. Why not?
And in whatever category you think
because somebody finds you sexually attractive means they can't be your friend.
Yeah.
That's impossible. You can be friends.
No, it's not.
You don't have to act. You don't have to act on everything. So everybody, oh, I think you're sexually attractive, so I might as well not talk to you because we can't be friends because I don't know how to control myself and I'm gonna have to fuck on you. I don't know how to just be like, I admire you from afar and be friends with you.
If you're not attracted to somebody, you're not gonna go off of those impulses. Period, point blank. If there's some sort of an attraction, the thought is going to cross your mind whether you act upon it or not. Exactly. See, this is what I don't get. It doesn't make a difference.
What I don't get is how clairvoyant you guys are. Y'all can think for everybody.
It doesn't make a difference, sweetie. That doesn't
we think it for men.
That doesn't mean it's not. The thought is not there. Whether I act on the thought or not, I might be sexually attracted to you. But if I don't think that there's a possibility as a man, then I'm not going to try it. But let me get one motherfucking inclination that you want to give me some pussy and I'm going to shoot my shot. Now, whether I fuck you or not is a completely different story, but that does not change the fact that I have a desire for you sexually.
And that's what makes him not your friend.
Okay, so what if I'm like, if I'm not attracted to him, it's like, so with all that y'all just said, whatever, and then if I'm like, oh, I got a homegirl that I want to introduce you to, like, whatever, and then
if they hit it off, then he's gonna go after her. If he finds her attractive, he's going to go after her.
So we can't still be friends. So we can't build a friendship then once they hit it off.
Yeah, he's fucking your girl now. We're not gonna waste that much time on you. And then when you say you got with so and so, you don't even come around no more because I'm getting some pussy from her. I mean, that's real.
That's the thing. The dynamics of the relationship between y'all will change from there. Y'all still be calling these people y'all friends, but what I keep trying to show y'all is those are not really friendships. Y'all just cool with certain people. That's why they came up with that acquaintance type of thing. It's like, friends means something. Y'all have just took that word and made it too broad now to where everybody's friends now.
And nobody's disputing.
Y'all got people say they've been friends for 10 years and don't even know each other's address.
I've had friends since high school that have never tried to do anything with me. I can count on them if I need something. They are in my family. They come to family functions, all of that shit. Bring their wife and their family with them. We are friends.
We get it.
No, I don't agree.
There
and
is
nothing. And if he does, and if a man, okay, explain this to me then.
Go ahead.
How do you do it in reverse then? If it can't be done, women can't have male friends, but men can have female friends.
We didn't say that. We didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
Say that.
We didn't say that.
Y'all y'all just said nobody said her. I didn't hear nobody say that men can have female friends, but women can't have male friends. I didn't hear that.
No, not on this panel.
No.
Okay.
That's what Maggie said.
I could have sworn I heard that in the beginning of. Okay.
Maggie said that the comedian. Maggie said the comedian was saying that, and I said that makes no sense. I said that's like an oxymoron.
Okay.
Who's
I
this
have.
No,
doing?
as long as we in agree, as long as we in agreement on that, okay. But I thought I heard one of y'all
Okay,
say,
so
but I
you
know I
guys,
heard
I
it.
have a question then.
Go
I
ahead.
have a question. So,
Yeah.
say for instance, the friendship that me and this best friend have. I hope my phone don't cut off on me. We were so close to at a point to where I was in his will. He listed me as like a beneficiary. Me and his other male best friend.
Mm-hmm.
We were listed as beneficiaries in his will.
Okay.
He since got married, so I don't think I'm in it. I might still be in it. I don't know.
In his
But
will.
he, got married in his will.
Oh, okay.
Is this the
Um,
dude?
huh?
Is this the guy from college, or am I mixing stories up?
Yes, yes. No, this is the guy from college.
Same guy, same guy. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, he since got married, got kids on the way, whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
So in a relationship that I have, whenever that happens, as a male, coming from a male's point of view,
Mm-hmm.
how would you view me and this best friend? Would you expect for me to cut ties with my best friend that we have become so close over the years that we're basically like family?
No,
Like,
They're gonna be
no,
like,
how?
make them
What would
take
you
you out his
expect us?
will.
no,
Nope.
no,
No, we wouldn't.
no.
That's more like a brother.
If y'all that close, if y'all that close, y'all had that much history, and y'all that close, and he's married, and you're about to be married, or you're about to enter a relationship, then I don't think that would be a question of what y'all doing. Y'all got some going on.
Yeah, man.
There's an exception to every rule. Now,
Exactly.
nobody never said men and women can't be friends. Men and women can be friends, but the attraction, if there's an attraction there, then that complicates the situation. That's all. Because somebody might fuck around and make the mistake of acting off one of those impulses of, could there be something between us? We've been friends and we get along together and we have so much in common and we go on dates and we do this and da 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 da, and we can sleep in the same bed and nothing happens and all that old cute shit that women just think that is the best thing in the fucking world since sliced bread. But that doesn't change one thing about a sexual attraction. Now, if it ever got to a point where you wasn't in a relationship and he wasn't in a relationship and that shit got tighter, it got more involved where you guys were spending a lot of time and going on trips and doing all the rest of this shit, then somebody's gonna get fucked up. They also gonna get fucked up. Because they're gonna think, well, wait a minute, is this turning into a relationship because we're spending all this time together and we're doing all these couple things?
Exactly.
Am I confused in this situation to, and I'm not saying it's the male or the female, whoever has that attraction and they suppressing it, and that could nothing that I just said is nothing outside what relationships consist of. So once you start doing that with a person, they're not gonna really grasp what's really going on because we're friends, but we're acting as a couple. Now I'm cool with the friendship
Now I
shit.
don't.
I'm cool with the friendship shit as long as we establish that that's what this is. But if I started getting, am I under the impression that we might begin? Hey, what's going on? Because I don't want to assume. That is me. I don't know what the next motherfucker might do. He might try and hit opportunity presented itself. But I think that's where people need to step their communication up when you get that something is changing in this other person that's not really what I'm on right now.
And plus, Meg, with all things, is that, like I said, it's never 100%. You could have somebody like it could have been your brother's best friend, and you 3 years younger than him, and so you've always been like a little sister to him. So he's been knowing you for 20, 30 years. There's always exceptions, but we're talking about the majority of the time, most of the time, 90-something% of the time in this case. See, y'all biggest problem is y'all only view things from the woman's point of view. And so since y'all think y'all can not be attracted to somebody and be friends with them, y'all think that's how men operate. First of all, men don't even want to be y'all friend in the first place. Normally don't talk to women they not attracted to in some sort of way. So if they talk to you to get your number, then they was initially talking to you to get your number to date you. Niggas don't just come up to women and be like, hey, you look like a good friend.
I meet a lot of men, and it's not
That's what I'm
always
saying.
like
You can
that.
get online, man.
You would be saying that and that would be trying to pump somebody's head up into a delusion that every man that comes across you, that speaks with you, that develops any form of a relationship with you, is sexually attracted to you. I just can't exactly go with that. Not every that would give me, you know how big my head would be if I really believed that every man that opened his mouth and said something to me or developed some form of a relationship with me wanna fuck.
Yeah. What how far fetched is that?
I just don't think that everybody is for everybody. I think that people have pure intentions. Some people, not everybody. Now, if you want to say the numbers are small, maybe the numbers are small, but the numbers are small because of insecurities and things like people saying this is what can't be done. Suspicious mentalities where you're skeptical of every goddamn thing and you make everything seem like it's got to be about fucking. If two men, if a man and a woman are seen together, they couldn't possibly not be thinking about fucking each other.
Well, that's
They
just
can't possibly just enjoy each other's
I
company,
mean,
have some things in common that they don't have in common with some other people in their life, and enjoy doing those things together without it having to do anything with somebody trying to smash.
that's the that's the
years later, I'm gonna tell you something. Years later, so he and I, like I said, we met freshman year in college. I'm 42 years old. Last year, somebody sent him a message. You know how long ago it's been since I was in college?
no.
Last year, somebody sent him a message and said, "Now, tell me the truth, dog. Did you and Maggie ever?" And it was inferred that they was trying to figure out if he and I had slept together. 20 years
Like, is that
later.
business?
I bet it was a man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because men don't
And
just
he told
meet
them,
girls in the
and he
elevator.
told them, and he told them, he was like, no, that's like my sister. No. You know, he let them know.
Well, that's once again, even though at one point there might have been some sort of attraction, that doesn't everybody that you meet that you start liking don't mean you're gonna continue to like them. So I can meet you and like you and realize that you really can't, you cute and whatever, but we really couldn't go in that direction. So a friendship is the next best thing. Everybody that you come across in life, whether you start off liking them or you don't, or you can start off not liking a person and end up thinking that they're cool. Some event can happen where you guys are placed in a predicament where you say, well, this person really ain't as bad as I thought they was.
Maggie, how many men are you close with like that?
Like with me and him,
Yes, just like that.
mm,
Halfway. Let's go halfway as close.
I would say one other, and coincidentally, him and the other guy were like childhood friends. But yeah, so I would say like one other guy.
All right, so two guys
I have other.
out of 20 plus years, you met probably at least 1,000 men, and only 2 men out the 1,000. That's not even 2%. So y'all starting to get it?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Y'all
Well,
don't
you're
get it.
not
I
supposed to
get,
have a
Just
million.
like I
Nobody,
said,
nobody
it's
is
not
ever
it's
gonna.
not gonna ever be 100% on anything.
I,
So
I
if
get it,
less
but
than 1% of the men you've met in your lifetime you become close friends with,
Bless you.
excuse me.
then that lets you know that's not the way things are. If you met
But I'm
1,000 men
saying,
and only one of them or two of them is close friends with you now, then that's not a normal thing.
No, I have close
it's not a
male
normal
friends, just
thing
not
because
at the
people
level
No,
have
that we
made
are.
it that
no,
way.
you just calling them close males. I said close like that. Y'all call everybody friends and we close and all this.
I
I
don't.
guarantee you these
I
close
have three
men.
friends in my life. Three people that I actually consider friends. Like I don't. You that's not.
Yeah, but
You
most women use that friend shit real loosely.
sometimes
You
friend
know
it
what,
just comes
Kate?
out like friend may just
Some
come
women
out,
use it as
but it's not
game.
like that. Just because you say it like that, it's like it could be your associate, just like whatever. Not necessarily a friend, but sometimes like, oh yeah, I'm chilling with my friend right now, but you don't mean like friend because I don't know. It's different categories for that shit, but you ain't gonna always just be like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
chilling with
that
my associate right now. I'm with the or whatever. You gonna have your friends, your associates, your homies, like whatever, and just regular people.
Yeah.
Let me
yeah.
say this, y'all. This don't have nothing to do with the topic, but Kate, you've been crossing my mind for like probably a week to a week and a half, and I've been asking myself, why the heck is Kate? Like
Why
I
haven't you
haven't
reached
seen
out
you
to
in
me
that
then?
much
What if something
or
would have
anything.
happened to me?
I've been saying I was, but I just never did. I never did type
Cause
your
y'all
name in the
ain't
first place. But I was like,
friends.
You didn't
girl,
carry that. You
Just,
didn't
this
Y'all
carry that
just
ain't
like
damn
fucking
Daryl
much.
just said,
friends.
because y'all ain't friends.
Nigga, that ain't
You
Daryl,
didn't
nigga.
carry
This
that
Caddy,
damn
nigga.
much.
This Caddy, nigga.
It-
Cause y'all ain't
I fuck
friends,
around
nigga.
and get
That's
mad
Oh,
why.
at you if you
when you
tell me some
slipping
shit
here?
like that.
No, but
What if a
but for
I
what
me,
if
stay
a man
slipping
you
in something.
messing with? What if a man you messing with tell you some shit like that? Like, I've been meaning to call you, but you know what I'm saying? I just hadn't got around to it. Today, I told myself, let me call her right now while she on my mind. And you ain't talked to the
no.
motherfucker in 3 weeks or a month.
What you mean by messing with?
Dealing with dating,
What that mean?
fucking,
What's dating to y'all? Because
however
me
you
and
want.
my wife had a
So
conversation with dating is.
according to y'all, everything with men and women mean y'all fucking. So somebody you fucking with.
No, that ain't what y'all said. That's what you said.
That's what y'all said. That's what y'all said. Someone you're in a sexual relationship with that you feel
But y'all not
exclusive
in a
with.
relationship. Y'all just having
You're
sex,
exclusive. You're exclusive with. I
huh?
don't know. You're wrong. You're making it too complicated. I'm
No, it
asking
means no
a
because it
simple
means something.
question.
It has to have. You can't
Like
just
I don't know.
if you just
I don't
having
know
sex
all
with
those
somebody, he
details.
owes you no obligations to
I
talk to
don't
you
know.
at
I
no
don't know.
time unless he just want to have sex. So it matters what the relationship is.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you have a relationship where you and somebody are exclusively supposed to be dating and fucking, I
Uh-huh.
mean, I don't even know how, because you be like, I don't know. So let me put
I
a
mean,
scenario together for you.
what
Somebody
you
you
say it
dating and
sound like a
fucking.
relationship.
It's a relation. Well, that's what I said. It's a
Well, just
relationship,
say y'all
and you
together
like,
then.
trying to dissect all this shit. Okay,
No,
it
you didn't
don't
say
matter
there was a relationship. You
What
if
do
said
that
just
got to
if
do
somebody
with
you're
the topic?
dating, you're having
What do that
sex
have to do with
with.
if
this
you
topic?
Nothing.
okay, if
What do
you're
that
in a
have to do with this
relationship with
topic?
somebody,
Nothing.
if you're in a relationship
Shit, if
with
you listen to her,
somebody,
you'll find out.
I mean,
I'm come on,
they being
Queen.
assholes today.
Come
No,
on.
that's okay.
Here.
Go
No,
ahead.
seriously, I'm here.
Because now
If you're
you
in a
bringing up
relationship with
relationship stuff. We're
somebody,
not talking about that.
okay, well then go ahead, host it. Go ahead, because it seems like we
Damn,
can move
damn. Hey, don't
forward.
say nothing. Don't
Seems
say
like we
nothing.
can move. We can move forward.
Hey,
God
no, hey, if
damn.
she call you a host, my nigga, don't say nothing else. Just let her change topics.
Who's that talking?
Shit, don't worry
That's
about it if you
funny.
don't know it, shout it.
Okay, that's fine with me. Shit.
Ready? Already. Nah, what's up, Kay? Oh shit. Damn, California came out quick. What's up, Kay?
Who is that?
This Caddy, nigga.
Oh, damn. Why I gotta be a nigga?
Cause I didn't already said who I was 3 times.
I didn't hear you.
So you gotta pay attention.
Nah. Hello. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Nigga, New Year was a
Yes,
month ago.
it's still a
We
new
ain't talked to
year.
nobody since
It's been a
last
new
year,
year
man.
since I
Oh, she
talked
ain't
to
talking
you.
to
Please
nobody since
entertain
last
it.
year.
Yeah, she feels so
I'm sorry,
happy
Kay. Happy
right
New
now to
Year.
talk to
Happy
you.
New Year, Kay.
Thank you.
You still looking chocolate and gorgeous?
Absolutely. Is a
Go-
pig's pussy pork? No, just playing.
Whoa.
Eh.
Whoa.
And that's why
I'm
you
just
single.
playing.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm just playing.
Now,
Nah.
what was your question, Shannon? Before Kay got nasty?
basically, basically, I was piggybacking off of
Okay,
something
man.
Maggie said off of something Maggie said. So I'm saying when she said that every now and again or somebody and they call and they say when she was talking about Kay and she was like I was thinking about you but I never got around to calling you. I just related it to a relationship because I thought we were talking about relationships and shit. I mean, like, I thought that's what we were talking about.
Okay, but what
And
just happened?
I was just
What
relating.
just
Hey,
happened was
shut
a
up.
perfect.
Shut your
Whoa!
ass up.
Stop
I drag
interrupting
you,
her.
motherfucker.
First of all,
Drag your
Jerome,
ass.
put a stop to this shit.
All right, keep on. I'll pop up over there. Don't play.
I'm
Shit.
here.
The bottom line is exactly what Caddy just said to her is the reason why a nigga don't want they woman being friends with no man. Because they friends, right, or they associates or whatever. And what that man say? You still looking chocolate and gorgeous and y'all laugh it off and y'all just whatever. And but if y'all nigga got a problem with that kind of scenario, y'all like, oh, he got a girl, oh, he got a wife, oh, he got this, oh, he don't want me, oh, he don't. It's always an excuse.
Are we
That was
supposed
a
to be able to
perfect. That
control
was
what
a
that
perfect
man
I
said
scenario.
had
out
a
his mouth?
similar situation happen to
Yeah,
me,
fuck
and the
that
man
girl.
was gay. He was gay, and my friend still like he still got
Maggie,
mad.
bro,
Man, gay.
Maggie. Stop putting so much mustard on your hot dog, man. Don't nobody want you but the police.
Here's a good question: gay guys don't have sex with heterosexual women.
Yep, they do.
All the time.
I'm just wondering. But
Then
go ahead.
he's not gay.
I
Then
want to hear this question.
he's not gay. Then he's
You not
Bisexual,
even care
gay,
if
So
they
that's
the
gay or
all the
question
not.
is,
Y'all
same.
just want dick.
He
so the
gay to men
question
because he
is,
mess with men.
Yeah, he gay as
if
fuck.
Some of these women,
if a
some of these
person you're
women
in a
knowingly fuck
relationship
with gay
with,
men.
fuck them gay
Yep.
niggas. Why is we worried
That's
about them?
gross and that's scary.
What they do?
If you are, if you
Hey, my wife looked at me when y'all said that. What the fuck that's supposed to mean?
Whoa,
Hi, Kurt.
whoa.
That motherfucker
Hi.
looked at me
that
and
sound like a
smiled and
personal
Happy
started
New
problem.
laughing.
Year.
Oh shit! Wait a minute,
Still
dog.
laughing.
You
Happy
got
New Year.
you
Oh
got
hell
personal
no!
issues.
Happy New Year, Kate. I mean, Happy New Year, Kurt.
My
Y'all
grandson is
out of
so damn
control.
nosy.
See, that was gay. Kurt didn't
So
say Happy New Year back to me. That was gay.
Well, we didn't talk this year.
Oh, my bad.
Let that woman get this question out, please.
Please let her get out.
Man, I'm in the house right now.
So how long has passed before the last time he talked to you, Shannon?
we're not talking about me.
No,
I
I'm
was
just
just
saying
piggybacking
in
off of
general.
what Maggie said.
We're talking in
yeah,
I
don't
was
general.
just
yeah, don't do
I was just
Shannon.
I was just piggybacking off of what Maggie said. In
Shannon
a
doing one of
relationship.
those, I have a friend type of thing.
And it's me. Asking for a friend. Look at that.
Now, when I'm fucking up, I tell y'all I'm fucking up. I done cried on this motherfucking show because I was fucking up. I know I ain't got no secrets. I'm stupid. I love him and he ain't shit. I can tell you.
Everybody need a secret. I ain't gonna
ain't,
lie.
ain't nobody tripping. No, for real though. Just in relationship wise to what she was saying, if a person and if you're in a relationship with a person, if they told you the same thing that Maggie just told Kay, how would you react to that? If it's and they try to tell, I mean, I don't know, they make up whatever scenario for why they didn't reach out to you, but you've been on their mind and they're reaching out now. Like what I'm asking is what is the point of telling somebody that you've been on my mind? Just whenever you get around to reaching out to them, you reach out to them and like, hey, I was calling to see how you doing. Why tell them I've been thinking about you for 3 weeks, but I never pushed the button? What's the
Probably because
point
he
in that?
wanted him to know you've
Well,
been
the reason
being thought
I
about.
told Kay was because, like, literally, probably like yesterday or the day before, I said, I need to try to, see what's going on because I hadn't heard from her. And then today, voila, here she is.
But did y'all
Well,
did
that's
you
what
So
I'm
it
and
was
saying.
Kay
just
But
talk?
showing
I
Did
want
you and
complicity.
Kay talk did y'all
but I
talk
want
on
to
a
relate
weekly or
that
daily
to
basis?
I want to relate
No, we
that
didn't
to a
talk on a daily
relationship.
basis, but
And look,
she
that don't
crossed
mean
my mind, and I hadn't known where she, what was going on. Like,
Yeah,
where
cause
the heck is she?
so my I had deactivated my Facebook one of my on December 12th, one of my cousins that I'm like really really close with, that's more like a sister to me, she had passed away. So I wasn't dealing with social media and stuff like that. I didn't want to be on here or whatever. Social media just period. And then I was fucked up behind it. I've lost a lot of people, but never nobody that close. So I was fucked up behind her passing or whatever. And I don't know. I deactivated it for a while, then I reactivated it for like a day, then I deactivated it again, and then today I reactivated it because I had something to say about that bogus ass tournament.
Oh, so you was being bipolar
Okay.
with basically.
What bogus tournament? You talking about the All Star game?
No, that one that Michael Gibbs had on Fly Clops, the cash tournament.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
worry about it. She told a long ass story already.
Michael
yeah,
Gibbs,
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
Texas
Don't
dude.
even. Michael Gibbs been a bullshit ass nigga.
I heard that. I heard that a couple different times, and then I heard it once today too. So,
Well, I'm like the
Well, to
Mexicans.
answer
I'm
your
like the
question,
Mexicans. I'm like the Mexicans say sorry for you. But
to
yeah.
huh?
answer your to
Are
answer
you
your
back to
question,
stay, Coach?
Shannon,
Huh?
I uh
Oh,
I I I wouldn't have a problem with it because I just like Maggie said, I've done it plenty of times before to where I've thought about calling folks and never did get around to it, and then finally call them or talk to them. So I
But
understand how
what
it
if,
goes. So I wouldn't have a problem with somebody saying. I think people say it just to let them know. Although I haven't talked to you these 3 weeks, I have thought about you.
And it was a couple
and in a
people too that
relationship
had.
with that fly?
Huh?
In a relationship, does that fly? Do you think that flies in a relationship?
Depending on the type of relationship you got. And who it depends on the person. I mean, if you got a person that you know is busy most of the time, and that's the type of now if y'all normally talk every day, then you don't talk for 3 weeks, then no, it wouldn't be cool. But if y'all don't
If
have no
you have
regular
if you're
schedule,
in a if you're in a relationship with somebody, so you're dating Kurt, and she disappeared for 3 weeks and then call you and say, "Hey, you know what? I've been meaning to call you."
You don't
And
call
y'all
me.
just got out. Yeah, y'all just got out the bed 3 weeks ago, and you ain't heard no more from that motherfucker.
so had that
why
person
he
been
ain't reach
ignoring
out
your
to
phone
her?
calls or something? So why you ain't called them?
Apparently, you may have. I don't know, but I'm just saying, if somebody say that to you, if it's in a relationship, I don't know, because we could put all these details in there. Okay, so say you did call that person and they didn't respond, and they say that I've been meaning to call you back for 3 weeks.
Our
But
relationship
this is
probably been
somebody
over
you're
if it
intimate,
was me.
somebody
Hey,
you're intimate with. Yeah.
we intimate. I don't hear from you for 3 weeks. We broke up.
Yeah, we broke up by then. Especially if I'm calling
So
you within them 3 weeks.
so in a friendship, when it's just a friendship, there's a
Dynamics are different.
differentiation there.
The dynamics are different. You can be friends with somebody, but you don't have to check on with you don't have to check with them all the time.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how most friends
Okay.
is nowadays, I think.
If you in a
At least
relationship,
that's what I
you
heard.
work you're
Definitely me. I'm not the talk to
if
you
you
every
in a
day
relationship
friend.
with somebody, you're more concerned about their whereabouts. Hey, my friends are my friends. I get that. But I have a more intimate connection with somebody that I might be sleeping with or might be in a relationship with. So if I don't hear from you in 3 weeks and I have some sort of something going on, then either I'm gonna be under the assumption that you don't want to be bothered no more, or shit, you might be up in the motherfucking gutter somewhere with your motherfucking head split wide open.
And that would
Friendships,
be more something that I would think we would go towards, because I would think to myself something like, well, shit, the relationship must be over, because
yeah.
if if anyone thinks it's okay to go weeks at a time without any communicado, you kind of can put a person in a mindset to be worrying about you.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying, especially on the
Especially
woman's side, but sometimes on the man's side too. You know what I mean? And then when you just say, "Oh, I just was busy and it was nothing special," you know what I'm saying? Because for me, I ain't gonna say I'm that sensitive, but I can tend to be like that even with friends. Like
Cancer.
if we are friends, if we friends, and you just and I've reached out to you and you ain't reached back, and it's just like, oh, whenever you feel like it, and you get back, and then you want to play this catch up game, because I in a friend relationship I've had that done, and then it's like it's a right now type of thing. Like when they reach out, it's like, oh, I've been calling you. I'm trying to call you. Call me back, and it's like, dang, I ain't heard from your ass in a month. Like, what's the urgency today?
Well, well, I'm gonna only be under the assumption that you know how that friend moves. So if you know that friend can get busy and can't make time for a phone call, then that's not out of the ordinary. Now, if it's somebody that you keep in close contact with, and that shit happen, and you to reach out to them, and you're not getting a response back, then it's time to knock on some doors and find out what motherfuckers at. But if it's
you give a fuck,
you say, well, give a fuck
go
or
ahead.
free.
I said that's if you care that much, yeah. If you, because it implies when you tell somebody that I've been thinking about you and I've been meaning to get back at you, it implies that you really care, but it sounds disingenuous because if you really cared, you would have kept reaching out until you got in contact with me. Then you wouldn't let 3 weeks go
That
by.
ain't true though. That ain't true.
Don't ever
No?
let 3 weeks go by and we don't talk to one another again.
Because you got to think about it though, Shannon. All right, it's just
My
like
side.
with my dad. I'll be thinking, I need to call my daddy. And then I'll pick up the phone to call him and something else pop up real fast. Now I'm thinking I'm probably already talked to the nigga. So I ain't thinking about him no more. Then a couple more days pass by. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't even talked to my daddy. I forgot. Same shit happens. And so that's happened with me plenty of times, just like I said, with my dad. Then it be then 2-3 weeks pass by. Then my wife might even ask me, when last time you talked to your dad? And I'll be like, man, I've been meaning to call this nigga for the last 3 weeks. And then I said, let me call right now while I'm talking about it. So people just get busy, man. It's a lot. Folks got shit going on in world.
Life
So it
happens.
ain't always that a person don't care or it's urgent now and
I thought you were
your time
whining.
ain't worth my time and my time, all that type of shit. People just get busy and shit pop up. And so people just forget. So I wouldn't
notorious
look at it
for it.
one way or the other because I've been on both sides. I know I've
Right.
gotten busy and supposed to call somebody and never end up calling them and
Didn't.
all that type of stuff.
Right.
So
Right.
I wouldn't look at
I
it.
mean, I've done it. I just was wondering when you in terms of if you was in a relationship with somebody
But the
and they do it
relationship,
because
yeah, no, you
because
call for some
I've
it's old.
had I've had
It's cool.
I've had scenarios and heard of scenarios where it go like that, and it's like I don't know how you would describe it. They say this like pick up where you left off type shit. I don't even know how you describe it, but it's
I ain't no
weird.
you left off
But
shit.
I've heard of that. It's like because you would think that the person ghosted you, but then they
It's,
trying to tell you that you wasn't ghosted. Like that's like some psycho form of dancing on your top, right?
well, then that's you have to make the decision of how important you feel in that person's life. If they can go 2 weeks without speaking to you, and it's just I've been busy.
You ain't
No, fuck, you ain't been that busy to say, hey man, I've been tied up for a couple of days and shit been going on, and I ain't got a chance to pick up the
right.
phone. Like, it don't take that motherfucking long to send a text message to say, hey, what's going on? I've been tied up for a couple of days.
Right.
I don't want to think that I'm ignoring you. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when they sending you texts and you ain't responding.
I have,
Right.
for me, I have like, I have a friend, and it's an actual friend. We don't talk every day. Sometimes it'll even be like probably a month or something that we go without talking to each other. We might react to each other's stuff on Facebook and all that stuff, but then when we catch up, it's like no hard feelings. It's like we pick up where we like left off. Like you would have never thought that. Damn, we just went a month without talking to each other or something like that. It don't change anything, but that's because we just don't talk. We never was like the ones to talk
That's
every day. Like,
That's the dynamic of your relationship. So it's
you said
not
what?
time.
Exactly. The only time when I was like really, really, really active or like that is like when like her mom passed away in November, and then like of course when the shit happened with my cousin in December. So we talked way more often then, but it's just like I said, like you said, that's the dynamic of the shit. So it
Mm-hmm.
don't we don't it's no hard feelings. But then I got another person that I consider a friend, and I'm a friend to her, and it's not normal for us to go that long. And I had been reaching. I just had to tell her about herself recently because I had been reaching out to her, calls, texts, and all that stuff, and not getting no replies. And then once she gets drunk, she called herself trying to vent to my son. Oh, I miss your mom and da 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 da. Bitch, that's not true. Because if that was the case, you would have responded to my text, or you would have called me, picked up the phone, and called me. Don't get all emotional and all that shit once you get drunk. Now you got to, I don't know. So I had to, tell her, give her a piece of my mind as recently or whatever. And I don't know.
That makes sense coming from you.
Do
Shut
unto
up.
others
I am
as you
the
would have
biggest
others
sweetheart
do
ever,
unto
Jerome.
you.
Don't play.
I know,
Definitely
that's why I
makes
said it
sense
makes
coming
sense
from
coming
her.
from you.
Yeah, you are a sweetheart. The
I want to
biggest.
talk about I watch a lot of podcasts and stuff, and a lot of the it's mostly about dating and stuff. And one of the main things women say, as soon as you ask them what type of man you want, they say, I want a protector, a provider, and all this stuff. But those are the main two things they say. And so I seen this video with this guy talking about how women try to act as if men ain't the same providers as their dads and granddads were back in the day.
Man, I seen this video. This girl was talking so fucking foolishly. Oh my god!
We ain't got the same women that our mama was and grandma was.
But the guy he made a great point. He broke it down. He says he said, well, first of all, back then, the average minimum wage was I think in 1980 it was like well, it might even been 90, but it was like $4.25. The average minimum wage now is $7.25.
I thought it was $15.
Yeah, I think it's
not the
15.
average though.
Okay.
Yeah. And the average mortgage back then, same year, was $635.
God damn.
Average mortgage now is $2,500.
Shit.
So it's 4 times the amount, the mortgage, but the minimum wage haven't even doubled. So his point was, y'all saying a man ain't the same type of provider. It's like, but things are totally different now. A man could go to work and feed his family and live off of making $10 an hour and feed 12 niggas. When now you can make $20 an hour and can't hardly feed 4 niggas. So
they hardly feed one.
What y'all kind of feel about that? Do y'all think the women's expectations when it comes to the and then also about the protecting? One thing a smart person said is you can't protect something that you can't control. Meaning, if I tell you to do something, if I'm trying to protect you and you don't do it, then I can't really protect you. So if you one of these women that a man can't really tell you shit and you grown and you can do what you want to do, then you can't be protected anyway. So what y'all kind of feel about that little situation there? Do y'all think he was on the point with it, or do y'all disagree with
it? Someone?
Anybody?
I like to kick shit off.
I don't hear it.
We as a society now don't realize that times then are completely different from times now. And people don't even act the same and like Jerome just said. If we out in the street, ladies, lend me your ear for a second. I want you guys to really, really pay attention to what I'm about to say. When you out in the street, conduct yourself in a manner that you're not going to get both of us killed. Motherfuckers is crazy. So when you start flying off at the mouth at a nigga that you don't know, you putting both of us in danger. Sometimes it's just best to shut the fuck up, especially if you're dealing with somebody that you don't even know who the fuck you dealing with. This motherfucker could have a bad day, and you just so happen to be that motherfucking button pusher that's sending that nigga over the edge. I can't protect both of us from bullets. So sometimes if I tell you, hey, calm the fuck down, let's just cool the fuck out and let's just go on. Don't sit up and try and make a fucking debate out of it. It's probably something that I see is about to happen or could happen that's going to help both of us out of this fucking situation, as opposed to somebody sitting there big barking, at a nigga that we don't know. So you can't put me in a predicament where I can't protect you.
And then not only with that, Sheldon, they'll go back and forth with you and try to talk back bad to you. Like, nigga, you a punk. You scared of this nigga or something? Or, all that type of shit. Especially in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. So when it comes down to providing is also providing more than just money. It's providing a motherfucking way for you to understand situations that you might not understand. I don't know. As a man, I'm not claiming that I know every fucking thing that's going on around me, but I sure try and pay attention to what is going around and assess the situation and be able to adapt to whatever the fuck may or may not happen. So protecting and providing is more than just giving you a place to stay and a meal to eat. It's knowing when to motherfucking follow my lead when it absolutely needs to be followed. Now, once again, if you got more to say than this nigga that's arguing with us do, then guess what? You either get in the motherfucking car and let's go, or I'm gonna leave your motherfucking ass right there because I can't do shit with you.
You sound like me.
I can't do what the fuck do you expect me to do? Hey, baby, come on, let's get in the car. It's time to go. Fuck that. I ain't going no goddamn where. Hey, when I get this motherfucking car started up, I'm pulling off. If you and that motherfucker, you leaving with me. If you're not, then you just stay here. I can't fight with you and this other nigga in the street when ain't nobody listening. So,
all right, Sheldon, I got a situation for you. I want you to answer. Matter of fact, I want all the fellas to answer this.
I'm listening.
Let's say you and your girl out at the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all walking around downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 niggas walk past and one of them fell on her ass or smack on her ass. What you doing?
Honestly?
And you ain't got no pistol on you.
Hey man, don't do that no more. Honestly, brother, it ain't that motherfucking serious. Cause they don't know I don't have a pistol on me. I don't have one. But 4 niggas can't stop one gun.
If they got 4 guns, they can.
No. But you can, you right. But I can't.
Okay, so let's say you say that, and they say, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Fuck you in that bitch. What you saying?
We leaving. We gotta go. Because these niggas on some other shit.
Okay. She gonna say, nigga, you gonna let them talk to you like that?
Yes, shut the fuck up so we can get and leave. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, come on, let's be realistic about shit. What you got nothing to do with 4 niggas and it's me and you?
This was an actual situation that happened.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is.
And the lady that said exactly what I said. So she broke up with the guy.
Good.
He told, let's go.
Man, okay, well, guess what? Once again, she did him a favor. He didn't do her a favor.
That's what I said.
Once again, sometimes it's not a matter of being controlled. Sometimes it's a matter of getting the fuck out the situation before it even starts. So if you put us in a predicament where you might get me fucked up, I'm gonna tell these niggas, hold on, man, hold on 1 second, hold on. Let me get in this motherfucker's ear before y'all fuck me up. And as brutally honest as I can be, shut the fuck up, get in the fucking car and let's leave.
You know what? I feel the same way about a woman of mine showing too much skin and I'm not around her.
Even when you're around
woman?
No,
go ahead.
Even if you're around her, what the fuck? Who are you showing this shit off to?
Mm-hmm.
I know what it look like. Are you advertising? You looking for something, you know what I'm saying, to add on to what you got? Because ain't no motherfucking way in the world. Yes, ma'am.
What about men who like arm candy? Who don't mind? Aren't there men who don't mind arm candy? That's a lot of men. That's why one of the reasons why they were attracted to you because you were arm candy.
Here's the problem.
You was advertising
You out with your titties out. I'm not the only one gonna look at your titties. Everybody else is. So what are you advertising? What the fuck you mean?
Is that advertising?
So what?
Is it that? But is that
bullshit attention?
I'm saying, if I'm with you,
I can't control four niggas looking at you trying to motherfucking get up on you. Don't think about my man like it. Don't think about that as my man like it. All these other niggas like it as well.
No, you're misunderstanding what I'm asking.
I must be. Go ahead.
I'm not saying. I'm asking that if you're the type of, aren't there the type of men who like arm candy, who like for their women to dress a little risque with or without me?
The naive man does.
Well, niggas ain't used to having women do.
Why is he naive? Because once again, that's going to attract the wrong type of attention.
Exactly.
Once you attract that wrong type of attention, you are putting us in a predicament.
What's the question? I missed it.
Well,
I had to leave.
You're both putting each other in a predicament if you're the type of man who wants arm candy. I've met men who want you to dress up and say, like, you know, you could have had on something a little more sexy or pink, and be like, and you say, well, shit, all my ass gonna be out. It's okay, baby. You gonna be with me. We gonna be all right.
You say you had men like that?
That's a motherfucking man.
You say you had men like that, Shannon?
I've experienced that. Yes,
you ain't with his ass now, right?
I want motherfuckers to want what I got. Like, you know, if a motherfucker, you haven't heard of the expression, if don't nobody else want you, I don't want you?
No.
Type shit.
We don't want you to have to be naked for somebody to want you either. Don't nobody want you and you can't have no job.
All men.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm just asking. I'm not.
You out in the street with your guy. Y'all, this relationship shit. He wants you to dress sexy. Who are you dressing sexy for? Because he's not the only one that's going to see you.
I'm dressing sexy for him.
But he's not the only one that's going to see you. So once again, when you attract that undesirable attention, and a motherfucker
but if he asks for it,
then
I've heard that some guys they get a thrill out of that type of stuff, knowing that other guys and stuff they're looking on,
like,
and then like you're telling her to go outside.
Y'all make it sound like I'm living on a different planet. Like niggas do like that.
Living on a different planet. I'm trying to get you to understand that that's going to attract the wrong type of attention, and whether your man,
I agree with that. I absolutely agree.
Whether your man wants to see that or not, it should be up to you to say, "Hey, do you really want the attention from other people placed upon me?" Yeah, that shit is cute and all that rest of that other bullshit. But when it comes down to putting yourself in a predicament where you're gonna run across some stupid ass niggas that ain't gonna respect you or him, then what would be the sole outcome of you walking around looking sexy because your man wants you to?
And then that's not a good man anyway, because
most women try to do shit men want them to do that. I mean,
he should know how other men view women and how other men view a man that's out with a woman.
Okay, well let me get my 2 cents on it. So I'm a young bachelor nigga. So a woman I'm taking serious, bro. No, I don't want her showing everything. She can have a little cleavage, have on something tight and right, because I don't mess with nothing skinny. But a woman that I'm just fucking around with, bitch, let it out. Oh, my bad, y'all. Let it all hang out. I don't give a fuck. Shit, you ain't mine. Now, something
but
that's
would you ever request that she goes out with you like that, looking like that? Would you
something that I'm not taking serious? Man, get sexy. Get sexy. It's cool. Get sexy.
Yeah, because he's trying to show her off.
Yeah.
But something he wants, something
that I'm trying to,
Oh, no.
I don't want everybody looking at that.
Exactly.
And that's what I meant by when I say
it's
he's
two
not
different
a good man
scenarios.
if he wants you to do that, because he's not looking at
but
you.
But we can't say that he ain't a good man. You can say that he probably don't take you serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not a good man for her because he's not looking at you in the way that you would want him to look at you.
Slow down, Papa.
But if she want to walk around with her titties out, then she probably want him to look at her like that, and she want everybody else in the room too
And
look at
that's
her like that.
everybody else is the problem.
Yeah.
Because you
I would
advertise
judge.
on the
I would
market.
judge that by the behavior. So if you got a man that says he wants you to dress a little risque and show off a little skin, and when you get out and you get that attention, he knows how to handle it, then whatever. But if you have the type of man who asks for that type of shit, but then when we get out and every time somebody look at you, oh, you know that nigga? Oh, why that
What's
motherfucker staring at you, or get angry at you as the woman as if you're doing something, you'll be like, damn, well, motherfucker, you the one said you wanted me to put this shit on tonight, like show off a little bit. So how is it my fucking fault now you want to argue and be upset with me? So
so you
I
want to
would
put
judge
yourself
it.
in the
For me,
predicament
I
once
would judge it more kind of like in that criteria, because one thing about being a woman that men need to understand, it has nothing to do with how you dress in a lot of most instances. If a motherfucker wants
no.
or sees something in you, they see something in you and they act on it. I have been fully dressed and a motherfucker has walked straight up and grabbed my ass, or tried to grab my ass, should I say, talking about, oh, I see what you trying to hide. Don't be trying to hide all that type shit.
That's a
So
Was this
when
disrespectful.
you're a
somebody that you
woman
know
and
or a
you,
stranger?
it's somebody that
Strange.
I know, but it's not
Oh,
somebody that's ever seen me in anything. It was like every time they seen me, we were in a certain environment where I'm not showing off everything.
right.
So it's like it's still like, oh well, shit. And I'm like, wait, hold on, brother. And we're not even in the space for that. You know what I'm saying? And so you can't control how the next person is going to view some shit
You
or
cannot.
how they're going to act on it. It's more about what you can handle and what you can't handle. And
No,
I would say 9 times out of 10, it's not that often, but 9 times out of 10, the environment has something to do with it too. If you're in a raunchy ass environment, I mean, you're gonna expect raunchy shit. Now, if some shit like that happens, and we're at a all black affair or all white affair, because I see women come with their men to the all whites or the linen. Well, I ain't gonna say too much the linen, but like the all whites and the all blacks, they got on form fitting little dresses with their cleavage hanging out and short with their man, and he's in a suit, and that's revealing. You know what I'm
but
saying? So
you just said they're in a different type of environment where you don't have to worry about a motherfucker coming up touching you on your titties
So
and your ass.
I'm saying, wouldn't that have more to do with who you are as a person and how you moving than it
No,
would to do with what you
no,
have on?
no,
Because
because
I
again,
mean, unless we walking down the alley like in Ghost, and we're walking down the alley and ain't nobody else around, and you just like vulnerable. 9 times out of 10, if I'm going to a restaurant with a man, or even a sporting event, but you don't dress up for sporting events, but like a concert or something like that, and you get cute, the likelihood of somebody walking up and disrespecting your woman like seems like that shit is 0 to none. Damn near
shit, what makes
nothing.
you think that?
Unless you at the EBT awards, you know that now if you taking a bitch to the EBT awards,
You
it
don't know
might go
what
down.
niggas
But
gonna
I
end
don't
up
know.
at. You don't know where niggas gonna end up at. They usually end up in the most unpredictable places anyway.
Especially nowadays with everybody making any kind of type of money off scamming and internet and all this type of shit. Ignorant niggas is everywhere.
Everywhere.
But it ain't even much about that, Shannon. It's about the type of man that would want his woman to do those type of things. No decent man wants his woman that he loves and honors to be showing off shit to the world. They just don't.
Wherever they go.
Hold on, baby.
Niggas don't
Is
even
that your
want.
grandbaby?
Niggas don't even want.
Yeah.
If somebody come to our house, niggas want their wife to put on a bra and some more clothes if she got on
Well,
pajamas,
yeah.
and it ain't got to be
It,
sexy pajamas.
preferably don't even come out while they here. I mean, that's an intimate setting. Of course, that makes perfectly good sense. When I'm talking about when you're saying it's this big deal about showing skin one way or the other, you're inviting something to you. I'm saying that, yeah, that can be true, but I think that as a woman, I've experienced that it really doesn't matter. If you're in an environment or you run across somebody that's disrespectful, you can't control where their disrespect is coming from. They may label it, oh, I was looking at you got your titties out or your ass is out. You can't label that my
Guys in the
problem
domino
or my
community.
man's problem because this person doesn't have any fucking control over themselves and they're just being plain disrespectful.
Yeah, but you still have more of a
So,
chance for something like that happening if you're more
I mean,
provocatively dressed than it is if you dressed in a jogging suit. It's
I mean,
no
I
different
can
than
agree with
a woman
that.
getting raped. If they
And
don't
maybe
normally just
30 and under.
rape ugly women that's dressed in a jogging suit. They normally rape women that's dressed kind of sexy or looking appealing. Most
I would
ugly
still
women
think that
normally don't get
apply
snatched up.
I'm out, people.
more to more to the younger generation. I can't
All right,
see that
Sheldon,
being
appreciate you, man.
applicable
I'll
that
take
much
it
in
easy.
the older
Good
people.
night,
Bye,
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Bye,
Love you,
bye.
babe.
Love you
All
too.
right, Chuck.
All
Don't
right,
let
Nate.
it be 3 weeks.
I won't, baby.
I said it.
I'm
But yeah,
saying.
Well, I sat there and listened, and I have
Nobody
my
asked what you. I'm just playing.
my opinion of it is just to me. There's extremes in any scenario. If you're talking about, you know, you out with your woman and she got on some goddamn
What Bianca had on at the Grammys.
or
And
ass cutters or
Kanye.
whatever, titties out, whatever. That's one thing. But I agree with Shannon. It's a man is gonna want his woman. It's like a car. It's like a nigga having on whatever. Men want his woman to look a certain way. Like she said, I saw the line that she said in Deliver Us from Evil. I forgot it was LL or somebody, I don't know, Gabrielle, one of them, but he was like, look, I don't if you gotta understand people gonna want your woman. If she looking like something, you know what I'm saying? And that can't deter you from wanting her to look good or whatever. Like scenario, reverse it. Most women dress their men. A woman ain't sitting up there like, man, when I tell my man to wear this suit and wear these cufflinks and I like him in these shoes and we going out and man, shave your face because I don't like all that scrubble. You need to be looking. You think women don't sit up there in their mind, they thinking, oh, all these women gonna want my nigga and all that. Women don't have them insecurities about their nigga like that. They want their man to look good. So I mean,
And smell good.
and smell good and whatever.
Heavy
Because
on the smelling good.
it might be other women that sitting up there looking at her like, damn, her man, fine, her man, whatever her man is. So what? Shit, that's a man is a representation. Your husband, your mate is a representation of you when you go out. So you don't want him looking or her looking dusty or looking a certain kind of way, unless you just nah, baby, put these sweats on, and it ain't a sweats affair. Like, what kind of nigga is you? Grow up, Jerome.
Right.
No,
He got a long way
sir,
to go.
that's not what was said. We said with your titties and your ass hanging out. That's what we
Some
said.
women, and like Shannon said, because I saw a video where they showed a lady at church, and she was I don't know if she was preaching or singing. She was doing something up in the front, and somebody was like, "Is this appropriate?" This lady was not. There was no skin showing, but this woman had a nice pair of breasts.
Big old booty.
She had a big old booty.
Uh-huh.
You can cover up, and the nigga gonna lust you just off the simple fact that
But you got some people who have natural
stuff up.
Yeah,
but
you
that's
have
the
some
point.
people who have natural bodies, their butts and all that, no matter what
So
it is
what
that
is she?
they
What are
wear.
you gonna tell her to wear, Jerome? The
I'm
woman
gonna
that's
tell her
not.
wear what she had on. That's exactly the point I'm making. You can have your woman looking sexy without her titties and her ass showing, is what I said. I ain't say don't look good.
But some people
I
are
said
so
don't have
well
your
proportioned and
titties out.
you can't help but notice it no matter what they put on.
We ain't talking about their shape. We talking about their skin.
Oh, okay.
Now, what I do have an issue
I can
with,
damn near see your areolas, and you got too much
issue with, and a lot of these women is guilty of it. What I do have an issue with is if me and you going out, whether it's a concert, whether it's whatever, we might be going out for drinks. You know, you looking this way, but then if it's you and your 3 girlfriends going out, now you looking like you out here trying to find a nigga. Yeah, I have a problem with that because I'm like, damn, when we go out, you don't. And now all of a sudden, your makeup, your everything is pristine when you're going out with these women. You know what I'm saying? So that I have a problem with. Like, where the fuck you going? Where the fuck you
so
going?
what about if Daryl? So what about if it's the other way around? Are you okay with that if she goes out looking like how she looks with her girlfriends with you, and then go out how she looks with you with her girlfriends? Is that okay, or is that still a problem?
Like if she,
like you know how you said that how she'll go out with you looking one way, but then she go out with her girlfriends looking another way.
Yeah, that's what I would have a problem with.
So if she goes out with you looking like how she looks with her girlfriends and goes out with her girlfriends looking like how she usually looks with you, is that a problem too or no?
She's saying basically she looks better when she go out with you.
It ain't a problem for me if I'm with her. I'm not like Jerome. That don't bother me, her looking a certain way. I'm with her. Shit. The fuck?
Jerome, man. Who is this Jerome character you keep talking about?
You, nigga.
Because you know everybody usually your yes men on here, Jerome.
He acting like they're scared to go against what you say. He a simp. Daryl a simp. You know.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
He had to bring a simp on.
Anybody who disagrees with Jerome is a simp.
I'm glad you said it. I ain't want to say it.
Let him tell it.
Damn, y'all made me forget what I was just finna say. What was I finna say? God dog it. Listen with him. See?
I was about to say something, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Simp behavior and
I'm trying to say it. I want to know.
Y'all don't say it, Shannon. Yeah. We finna get off. We got 8 minutes anyway.
I dare you to say
it. We ain't even got to no topics.
That is the topics.
What are you doing, daddies?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna be good.
Decent point to make. Oh, that's what I was finna say. I'm the same way when it comes to now you want to talk, Nick. Shut up. Daryl, I'm the same way. I don't know how you feel about it. You probably don't care because you kind of on the soft side. But I'm the same way when it comes to my wife wearing a bonnet in the house.
Fucked up.
I wouldn't want my wife to wear a bonnet in the house all day. And then when she get ready to go out, then she want to do her hair and stuff. I want to see her hair done in the house. How you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, like for instance, like I said, it's gonna be a problem if I feel like okay, let me give you an example. Like if I was dealing with somebody that I'm like, she worked, you know, she got a job. I'm like, you go to work looking any kind of way. You go to, you know, whatever. You know, every day is just whatever. You don't really give a fuck about your appearance like that. But then as soon as you going out of town to go to some, or you going to whatever, other niggas are now, I mean, head to toe makeup. Oh, I got to get my shit rebraided. Oh, I got to get my hair done. I got to whatever. Nigga, you don't give a fuck about your hair when you go up in these people's job every day. You don't give a fuck about your hair when you going to people's job. You go in there with broken nails, no nails, chipped nails, all kind of shit.
Walk around
as soon as you go into a function, as soon as you go into a function, and I happen to not be going to that function, I'm gonna throw that in.
We out here trying to
all of a sudden you want to look like a fucking supermodel. I got a problem with that.
You might not be all simp.
You don't nigga, it ain't nothing simple about me. You just talking that dumb shit. You want me to get riled up?
Hey, you know what, Daryl? This is what I want you to recognize. Listen, I want all y'all to recognize
I want you to get riled up.
This is a serious thing. I want all y'all to recognize this. I told my wife, brought this to her attention. She don't even put on lip gloss in the goddamn house. All of a sudden, her lips just automatically dry when she go out in public. As soon as she pull up where she going, she put on lip gloss.
That's possible.
And all that shit. I ain't seen this nigga with lip gloss on in this house ever in life.
That weather hit different because walk out probably,
the door. I'm similar to that because if she's more natural women who are really natural women don't particularly do nothing. They wash their face when they take their shower. They get up, they wash their face, they comb their hair, and they go. It's not a forethought like, oh, I gotta be having on. I'm just glossing lips, and this and that and that. But then when you do get out, you when you look in the rearview mirror before you get out the car, you do kind of check yourself, and you just make you put the gloss on, so you just making sure that you're not looking a little ashy around the mouth or some shit. It's just a little bit of presentation.
You sound just like a cheating woman.
But it's not a big deal. You don't wear.
It is a big deal.
If you don't wear makeup, you just really don't wear makeup. And lip gloss is not makeup. It's like
we ain't talking about wearing makeup.
And
I
also,
it's just
I said she don't wear lip gloss in this house.
For what? You should be kissing the fuck all over her. So what's the use?
Why she putting it on outside the house then?
Because she's not gonna be getting kissed on. She's just trying to be presentable.
What is the purpose of lip gloss then, man?
Outside in the house, we naked.
What is the point of lip gloss?
Me.
When y'all put on lip gloss, what y'all trying to
lip gloss ain't makeup. You can't like lip gloss is makeup.
No, y'all not
lip
listening.
Gloss.
You see, y'all doing the woman thing. Listen.
So your lips won't be dry.
Listen, don't respond. Just listen.
So your lips won't be dry.
You talking. What is the purpose of y'all putting on lip gloss when you put on lip gloss?
So your lips won't be dry. Moisturizing.
Okay. So, since that's the purpose of it, why the fuck your lips don't never get dry in the house?
Because it's different. It's different once you go outside and that like the weather change and all that stuff. Your lips get drier when it's cold.
Cut the shit. The air on in the house and the air on in the car. And
so matter of fact, the air was on.
All right, well let me ask you this then.
The air ain't always on.
I'm gonna say in the house, I'm gonna put on chapstick if my lips feel dry. Because in the house, you are at your most comfortable and relaxed.
Let me stop y'all from lying real quick. Let me stop y'all from lying real quick.
No, it's not a thing.
Y'all do not put on lip. Listen to me now. Y'all do not put on lip gloss because your lips are dry. Quit the fucking lying. Because y'all don't put it on when you get in the car. Y'all put it on before you get out the car going into the place you're going into. So it's not because you don't want it to,
because you don't want it to be. It'll be wore out anyway. Because usually when you're
but you said your lips are
drinking
dry.
a soda. I always have my cup. It's not lies. It's living. You trying to get people to nickel and dime.
I'm not trying to get you to do nothing.
I'm
trying to get y'all to tell the truth.
Movement that you make. That some things are just unconscious. You're not thinking about it, and then if you were really to say
exactly, so that means that you want to dry.
Because listen, for me, if I got dressed and I'm going outside, I'm gonna put some lip gloss on before I walk out the door. But by the time I smoke my black, I sip on whatever I'm sipping on, talk on the phone, and some more shit. When I get where I'm going, I'm still gonna reapply and freshen up my lip gloss.
But you missing the point,
it's just a girl thing.
You missing the point. You ain't put it on in the house.
For what? Ain't you
exactly the point? So it don't make you missing the point. You just said for what exactly? So because that means your lips, you don't put it on because your lips are dry. You put it on to make your lips look good. So when you're out in public, you have pretty lips. It ain't got shit to do because y'all lips are dry. That's just the lie y'all tell.
Right.
That's not
to
true.
Make you feel
That's
better.
Not true.
I go back to what I said earlier. If you let's just have a scenario, like I said before, your everyday life, you work, you do whatever you do, and I see you a certain way, and other people see you a certain way, and then all of a sudden, let's just say you go to this domino tournament, you going to Texas, you going to whatever.
Yep, Texas.
And I see a picture of you at that tournament, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, that's the most beautiful I've ever seen my woman, or that's the most whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't even seeing you like that. But all of it, and then when I ask you about it, you're like, baby, it's only lip gloss. You know what lip gloss do for niggas? Lip gloss insinuate them dick sucking lips.
Man, say but let's dig this. Hold on,
sound like
quick,
personal problems that y'all niggas got.
Dig this real quick, man.
No, y'all think we stupid.
They think we stupid, dirty.
Something wrong with you. Something wrong with
you. They think we stupid. You know what? And it wouldn't even be bad if they didn't come with the dumbass lie they try to use to justify why the fuck they do it.
The best I've ever seen you
if I dressed up real nice and put on some real good cologne, and got a real fresh that I've never been fresh before. And my wife said, damn, who you trying to look good for? I say, nigga, for every woman that's gonna see me. I ain't gonna lie. But you heifers want to lie all the fuck.
I wouldn't say every woman that's gonna see
I
me,
would
every man that's gonna
I wouldn't say every
just,
man either.
just as personal pride in myself. I'm not about to be walking around outside with ashy ass.
The rowheads getting together.
And you're assuming, like, the thing about it is, you're assuming that a woman feels like she's not beautiful in her natural, like y'all asked for when she.
We ain't assuming a goddamn thing. We're assuming you
get because
that's what y'all. That's what y'all. You go from saying
you deal with assumptions, and we've been dealing in facts.
You motherfuckers
we gave you some scenarios. You dealing with assumptions. We deal with facts.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Y'all go from motherfucking. I want you to be y'all go from I want you to be natural. I don't like all that bullshit. And then a bitch put on some motherfucking lip gloss and she done motherfucking turned into Lola Falana.
No, you don't know. No,
now I'm
Beyonce
outside.
You don't mind being natural. You don't mind your goddamn braids not being done. You don't mind your shit frizzing up a little bit.
That's right. That's right.
You don't mind the broken nail when you going into corporate America every day. But as soon as you go into this,
corporate America with broken nails, you got another issue. Because where's your time and money management? Because
that's not the point. You don't give a fuck until you go into this tournament, and now all of a sudden you try to look the best you can look.
Tell them, Dirk. What I'm talking about.
But nigga, if I broke the
goddamn nail in the
fucking house. If I broke the nail in the fucking house, what the fuck does that mean then? I broke the nail at home. So you want me, I'm sitting here cooking your motherfucking ass some dinner and I break my motherfucking nail. You want me to stop cooking and go get my nails done?
No, he wants to get them done the next goddamn day.
I want you to take them all off.
It ain't that easy.
He wants you to look. He wants you to look just as good
for him as
you try to look for everybody else.
A new set, as you trying to pay
I ain't paying for a motherfucker.
You don't want me to take them all off. Well, then
and it ain't that easy to take them all off either.
Fuck your nails and your toes.
You gonna get what you get. You gonna get what you get.
Hey y'all, my wife just said I look good for me. That's the worst fucking.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yes, women can't even see
94% of women look good for attention. They want attention.
That ain't true.
That is not
true. That's a lie.
Y'all been lying to each other for so long.
So I will defend
the dumb shit.
Y'all think y'all can lie to us.
So in defense of women, in defense of women to a certain extent, I do know.
Oh hell no!
Hold on. I do know that women also get dressed for other women too. Y'all men don't believe that. It ain't just I'm getting dressed because this nigga's gonna be there. Women want to look. They want to be the finest thing in there. They know other women might have this. I'm gonna be rocking it like this. So women do get dressed for other women as well, not just men.
Yeah, that's what a man.
But
that's true because you do want to be up to par, and with women, there definitely is that competition factor.
Exactly.
Especially if you're single women. If you're single women, there is that competition factor because if you guys are all going to a place and it's gonna be some single men there. You do want to be up to par or presenting the best you that you have so that, if somebody like on this one, you know what I'm saying, you get your fair amount of attention. You know what I mean?
I know one thing y'all talking about lip gloss. Ain't nobody gonna catch me without my lips presentable. It's not gonna happen. And it's not because I'm trying to impress nobody. My lips too big to be dry, and I'm not going out like that.
I know that.
I think your lips are presentable whether they are lip glossed or not, as long as you healthy and hydrated. Your lips are still going to be just fine if you ain't putting no lip gloss on. And this is crazy coming from these. I want an all natural woman. They always talking about, women do this and y'all got to do that and y'all putting on this. But we want y'all natural. We want to see your real hair. We want to see you without lashes. We want to see your natural face and your natural this. Then you put some motherfucking lip gloss on and now you fucking turn into Beyonce riding a goddamn horse and it's a fucking problem.
Yeah, when you normally
I don't have on no lip gloss. It's a problem. it's like you can't win for losing. If I don't have on none,
Quit
you
losing.
like why you ain't got none on. But if you put some on, I like it all natural. Y'all don't confuse motherfuckers.
That is not what men talking about when they say they like it all natural.
But
Lip
what is
gloss
So
is
all
what they
natural.
talking about?
But lip
I'm
gloss
in the
ain't
house.
makeup, so why is
I'm in
it's a problem?
lip gloss is not makeup. And you can, and if you want me all natural is me without no lip gloss, no nothing. In the house, walking
No
around, swinging my
lotion,
titties in
We
your
don't care.
face.
Put on some
Right.
Vaseline on your lips, man.
Shit. Swing
That'd
your
be
no
more for
arms,
you
lotion.
though.
washing
Like
my
that's gonna
ass.
be the same effect as some lip gloss.
She said if you want me natural.
Come on,
It ain't.
Kay. Come on.
Na-
They
Shit.
being too they really on some bullshit. They said lip gloss.
You
I
Right.
said
can't
all
even
that,
believe this
Shannon.
conversation.
You be making up shit in your brain and try to say men said it. We ain't saying none of that shit.
You just
I
you
said
said it.
y'all put it on when you're outside your house, but don't do it on the inside. But y'all trying to
And I
say y'all doing it
said
because your lips are dry. And I said no. Y'all
y'all
be
want that
lying.
shit natural. Well, you said you want a natural
You're
woman.
saying
That's what you
why don't you
getting.
put
I
on
got a
Vaseline?
natural woman.
So
My wife, no, I don't deal with all
Well,
that.
that's
old
what you
extra
got.
shit.
That's what you got. So what's the problem?
You the problem.
Ashy lips, ashy ass, ashy ankles. I don't give a fuck.
why
It's
he put
all
on his lip
natural.
gloss?
See?
While he
And
putting
I'm
on
in the
his lip
house.
gloss.
That's truly putting on it because my lips are dry. Y'all niggas pull up, look in the mirror,
Stop
put
drinking
on
all
lip gloss
that
before you
that
open
juice
the
and
door.
stuff and drink you some
Y'all don't
water.
even turn the car off yet.
So
Your
let me
lips
ask
shouldn't
you
be
this:
dry in the
why
house.
do men? Why
You need
y'all
to drink
need
more
haircuts
water.
and all that other stuff?
While we do
Why do you
push-ups.
get your haircut?
Huh? Say that
Haircut.
again.
So they
So
can
it
Why you
go
get
looks
a
get you a
fresh cut
presentable.
before?
boyfriend.
Why you get a fresh cut or lineup before an event?
I do a fresh
Because they're
lineup
trying to go
damn
catch
near
them a
every
new
day.
boyfriend.
Shut the
Because them,
fuck up.
cause them niggas like it. Because
You
them
What you talking
sound
niggas
about,
like
girl?
crazy.
it.
Cause you ain't gotta go to a domino tournament with your face lined up or with your hair lined up and this, that, and the third. Who you trying to impress? Da 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 da.
Them
Now that,
niggas. My
hey, that makes no
homeboy like
sense.
it.
They
Why you,
buying new
Robbie?
outfits to go. Why y'all can't? Why your outfits that you? Why you can't wear something that you've always had? Why you gotta buy a new outfit to go to a domino
I
tournament?
agree with that, man.
Getting
Y'all
new
don't have
t-shirts
clothes.
and shit.
I agree with that. That's what Kurt do.
I might get a shirt made. I ain't gonna lie.
Shirt made is something different. It's representing which is.
What other topics we got? Because we don't
It's
never
like
get to the
it's like
topics.
a uniform.
We draw out stuff that
Hold
ain't
on, really
important.
quick.
Why your motherfucking ass don't like my natural lips? That's what the topic is. Why I can't be in the house kissing you with my natural lips?
That ain't what he said, and that's
and
not
then
what I said.
and then
Shut the fuck up.
and then you want to get
Don't
mad and
fall
act
for it, Daryl.
goddamn
This is
fool
what
because I
they
put
do,
some
man. They
lip
try to
gloss.
change what
The
men
bottom
say.
line is if you
Because I
only
put
if
some
you
lip gloss on. Every motherfucker say you put some lip gloss on, you done turned into motherfucking Stella. Stella got her groove back.
So
She put
so
that
is
lip gloss
it gonna
on.
be a problem if Kurt? I love you.
That's
Never mind. I ain't gonna
crazy.
even say it. I ain't gonna even
For,
say it.
No, don't say it. We
that's
here.
crazy for
You
y'all
gotta use
men not
Kurt.
to
Just
want
say
y'all
what you
woman
want.
to look good. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Maggie, we did not say
Because
we don't want our woman to look good. You
if I
starting to,
step out,
No,
I'm gonna be a
what
best
he said is he wants you
representation
to
of
get up and
you.
put
we
on a
can't hear
fucking.
Maggie Shannon talking over you. What you say,
My
little
bad.
girl?
My bad. I'm
When
sorry.
I go out, when I go outside, I'm a representation of you. You should
We
want me
understand that.
looking good when I
I
go
said that
outside.
earlier, and that's what I said earlier. That's not what I'm saying though.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
When you only super concerned about all of this shit that we talking about when you going to this out of town function that I'm not gonna be at or whatever, but any other
Lip
time you're
gloss
not concerned with none of this shit. That's a problem.
over lip gloss. Lip gloss.
Nigga, we not just talking about lip gloss. Now stop dumbing
Okay,
this
but
shit down.
I can't.
But
Well, I
we're
can't
talking
relate to
about
that.
women. Jerome has a wife that is similar to myself, Maggie.
You got
Kay.
on lip
We are
gloss,
women. We are
earrings,
women that
accessories,
don't wear.
makeup,
We are
eyeshadow,
women
all of
that
this shit, not
don't
just lip
wear
gloss.
makeup. We are women that don't wear makeup, and you guys are seriously trying to say we doing something extra by putting on some fucking lip gloss.
Right.
Daryl
Well, the
said
person,
nothing about y'all putting on lip gloss.
well, the
You
person I'm
did
speaking,
Lip
though.
the
gloss.
scenario
What
I'm
did I
Lip
say
speaking
about
of
gloss.
y'all
is
putting
not
on lip
just
gloss?
about the
Lip
scenario I'm
gloss.
speaking of
This
is
is why
not
y'all
just
ass
lip
single. Y'all
Well,
don't
I
listen.
know for me,
Look,
I can't.
if I'm giving you head, if I'm making sure you're getting that head that you want
Here
every
we
day,
go. I
don't
knew
have
we
no
couldn't get
Here we
goddamn
Joel
go.
to
lip
smooth
gloss
Everything
sound.
goes
on.
back to
He ain't
that.
gonna be complaining about the lip gloss
Then you
then.
about complaining about no lip gloss then, nigga.
No, because you don't have on natural lip gloss. The
Good
fuck?
comeback, Daryl. You get a point back on the man side.
You gonna have on natural lip gloss at that point.
Yeah. Well, then what's your point? Because if I don't have on no natural lip gloss, you got
But
the
see, I
fucking
didn't just
problem.
bring
You're
up
not doing your
lipstick. I didn't
job.
just bring up lip
You're
gloss.
not
I
doing
told
your
you about
job.
your whole
You
get
ain't
down is different.
look. You're not whipping your dick out enough because I should consistently have natural lip gloss.
Your whole get down is
in
Y'all
the
different
house.
in
nasty.
your everyday existence,
Keep it
except when
out.
you go to these
Keep
functions.
keep
Mute
your
they
drawers
ass,
off.
Jerome.
Keep your drawers
It's a
off.
fucking mute button because she not making sense.
Well, I know me. I know when I go out, I don't. Even if I'm just going to Walmart, I'm not about to be in there looking at like how them people be in there with pajamas on and bonnets on and all that stuff like that. I'm gonna get dressed still, even if I'm just doing that. I think that I don't know. That's
Okay,
just
Kay,
not.
let me ask you this. So let's say you had a man at home
Uh-huh.
and you went to like you just said, you went to Walmart to get some food or whatever the case. Then you come in the house. Do you then put your bonnet on?
No, I hardly wear a bonnet. Hardly. Y'all may have seen me with one on in here before or whatever, but I hardly wear those. So, I don't have a problem with going to go do my hair again or whatever. He messed it up, I do it again. However, whatever. I don't have a problem with that. But I don't wear bonnets often.
All
And
Daryl is saying in his very hurt voice
but it's
is,
like if I'm already up and I'm dressed for the day or anything like that, why go home and then throw a
You see
bonnet
how
on?
he turned on you that fast, nigga?
all Daryl is saying in his hurt voice is
I ignore that.
that
nigga
y'all
'cause
need to
he
be
trolling.
more mindful of looking good for your man
That is very true. I agree with
than
that.
you do trying to look good for the world.
I
We
agree
ain't
with
even
that.
saying there's other men. We just saying it's
Now, if y'all,
somebody other than
y'all should have
us.
started off. You should have started off with that.
That is what he
Agreed.
said.
That's what I said from the
Agreed.
start.
You said
You honed
you
in on
changed
lip
everything he said. See, Daryl, don't fall for her. This is what she do. This is why she ain't got
gloss.
no man.
Don't try to get on my side now, nigga.
This is why I got men.
I'm always on your side.
I'm a
Y'all
player.
both some simps.
I'm always on your side, Daryl. Don't forget that. Unless
Look,
you
y'all
start
both
talking
some
that
simps.
blackity black stuff.
Last week I was colored, motherfucker.
You colored down, nigga.
You was
Fuck
a darkie.
I'm on the colored side. I told you I was one of y'all. I just don't claim all y'all.
You sleepy.
So what's up with all these other topics that we didn't touch on? We need to stop dragging out
We
unimportant
ain't gonna
shit.
touch on them. It's we've been on here 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Every topic should be 5 to 10 minutes. Move on to the next one.
All right, we're gonna start setting
Not when
we
you
don't-
worried
Okay,
about
honey.
lip gloss.
Shannon, that's what we're gonna do. If we got 4 topics, we're gonna put a timer on for 30 minutes per topic. And I'm gonna set a timer, and at the end of that, we wrapping it up. So we can start making this between 2 and 2:15.
Yeah, you run it like a presidential debate. They don't let you keep rambling on.
And
They
then
say,
you keep
okay,
on talking about some
enough.
other shit. They can't even get on to the next topic because you won't shut the hell up, Daryl.
Nigga, first of
I
all,
just playing. I just playing. I just playing. I just
hold
playing.
up.
You would
Because he
never
worried
let a woman
about
talk
lip
to me
gloss.
like that, Daryl.
I'm just playing, Daryl. He know I'm just playing with
No,
him.
fuck that, because I got a whole another set of issues with you that I'm not gonna bring up on here.
Oh, let's
my
talk
boy trying to get
about
that
it,
natural. Nah, he trying to get that natural lip gloss.
Hold
He
on,
want that
let's talk
natural lip
about it.
gloss.
Not yet, Not yet, Kay. Don't talk about it
Okay.
yet. We'll save for the next.
Yeah. Y'all wait till after the show.
Fucking cock meat.
Fuck
What?
you.
You know you wasn't muted, right?
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa.
Play the clip.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Daddy.
Damn.
57. Hold on, wait. Niggas tried to kill him.
Who tried to kill him?
Them tried to kill him.
What does that have to do
Hold on,
with
I'm gonna
Herb
tell you,
Dodd?
they just shot him They shot him in front of his grandmother's house while his grandma was outside.
Stop.
Hold on, you asked me a question.
But go ahead.
Okay, cool. They tried to kill him. He survived. Not only that, they stood with the guy that claimed to try to kill him or that tried to kill him. So it was up forever. He almost lost his life. Same thing I told Cadillac Ty, same thing I told niggas, and they said, yo, niggas get shot every day. But that's not true. I survived you guys trying to kill me, so it's always up and stuck. Do we like it? No, but some people have a reason to say what they say. It's up forever.
I disagree with
I'm
that.
not mad at Flip saying that. I'm not mad at Flip saying that.
There's no record of Irv Gotti trying to kill 50 Cent.
That's the part I was about to say.
The internet just keeps saying that. Maybe 50 said it somewhere. I don't know. But there is no known record of Irv Gotti trying to kill 50 Cent.
There's record of
not Irv.
There's no. There's record of the incident in the studio where Irv himself, rest in peace, has spoken and said, yeah, he came in here, he stabbed him up a little. They've had more than just that one incident that Irv was not a part of. They've had beef, not rap beef, they've had real life beef.
True.
That niggas have tried to harm each other for years. And that is a different level. That's not none of this hip hop shit.
Let me ask you a question. What's up? I want to say something to this.
And I'm going to say something
in that particular beef that we're talking about,
who
I don't know all the backstory.
Yeah.
Who seemingly was the aggressor in that beef?
I don't know.
Who was the aggressor? 50.
Okay.
50 was the aggressor on a rapping scale, though. Preem asked 50 to chill. Yo, I'm working with this artist. I know you. They went over there to the hood to speak to Fifth. They went through Black Child because they were cool. Yo, chill. Asked 50 to chill. They had the conversation. 50 didn't want to chill for whatever 50 reason is. On some hip hop shit, on some rapper shit, I'm gonna keep dissing them, and then look what it turned into. So now are we saying that if I diss you on the, because we mixing it up. If I diss you on the record,
mix it up because hip hop is the new meaning for I need therapy.
True.
My thing is Kanye West needs therapy. 50 Cent needs therapy. I don't care if you agree with the rationale. And 50's 50, he's gonna stand in it. He's gonna stand strong in it.
He is.
But
this is
Hey, 50 already responded to that shit.
Is it frozen or am I tripping?
Nigga, when it's up, it's up and it's fucking stuck.
You hear me?
Y'all can still
Niggas
see
shot me up and all that shit.
Especially if we talking on that level, nigga. I ain't supposed to respect shit about no dead nigga that tried to do
fuck
something.
that nigga. You hear me?
Nigga.
And the horse he rode out on.
So do we need therapy? Is Joe Budden?
Nah, he don't need no therapy.
I ain't even in that.
We've been on 50 is petty. 50 don't just have no grudge and goddamn let it go. That's just what he gonna do. I seen the video where he was like, I'm smoking on the Irv pack and doing all that. Would I have necessarily done that? Maybe not. But I ain't gonna be offering no fake ass condolences about a nigga that I didn't fuck with in the real world anyway.
One.
Period. What y'all want me to say? Oh man, that's a loss of the music industry. Oh, it's a loss. I want to send condolences. Man, fuck all that. Now, was he extreme with the I'm smoking on? I mean, that's still somebody's son, somebody's nephew, father, whatever if he wanted. But at the end of the day, I ain't mad at 50 for that shit because that's how he felt. And he stood on it.
Yeah, because because in that what you just said right there, if 50 feels like you're the one who made an attempt on his life, hell, I'm somebody's son, I'm somebody's father. So why is it that because you died, it's supposed to be respect your people, the people
Respect
that you left
the
your
dead.
loved ones behind, and respect the dead? But you tried to kill me, and there was no respect in that. And you didn't give a fuck about my mama, my kids, my family, and anybody that gave a fuck about me.
Man, fuck Irv Gotti.
So I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't know Irv Gotti.
Yeah, he
I'm not
got me
going to
too
know.
back
I
in
don't
the
know
day.
Irv Gotti, but I know if I know somebody, and I've actually tried to be the bigger person in an instance when somebody who did me real fucking dirty passed away, but the people who are close to me, when they found out, they was like, "Man, fuck that bitch." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying not to be like that, but that is really how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because, you want to always tap into your God-fearing nature and be like, you know what? Because I'm always up this thing because I ain't no motherfucker that back down from shit. If I like you alive because I can't fight you dead. I'll fight your ass alive. We can argue. We can whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about you. You can talk about me. But when you pass away, for me, the beef ends. That's it. It's over with. But if somebody bring it up, or as in the case of 50 Cent, if somebody is bringing it up or I'm in an interview and somebody want to ask me, I mean, to be real with myself and to be real with you, I'm going to say, fuck that motherfucker.
Especially when he tried to
Like
kill you.
I would prefer that you don't even ask me this motherfucking question, but to be true and genuine to my motherfucking self, this
Man,
motherfucker tried
fuck
to
that
take me
nigga.
out. So why the fuck would I give a fuck? Because if you ask me, I feel like I'm blessed and highly favored and anointed, and you dead because you did something to me. That's what the fuck I think.
Unit.
And they also had it's a bunch of different people that's done interviews and like all kinds of stuff. It's been a lot of people that had a lot of bad shit to say about him, including Ashanti. Like,
He tried to fuck my baby mama. Fuck that nigga.
no, he treated her bad. He treated her bad when she was signed with them and all that shit. Even when her first time that she was in a relationship with Nelly, like he tried to shut that shit down. He like that nigga. They had a
That's
lot of
not a
bad shit to
bad
say
thing.
about him while he was alive. Like if you go and you watch that when Ashanti was on the interview with Angie Martinez on her little podcast or whatever, or it's what else? It's another. I don't know. But people got a lot of people got a lot of bad shit to say about that nigga.
And whether they got something bad to say, because I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm not gonna say nothing about nobody bad because of what I heard, especially if they did. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have firsthand knowledge of that shit. But we're talking about if I got firsthand knowledge of it, and especially firsthand to the fact that you tried to do something to me, or I believe that you did. Why
50,
do
I
I
don't
have
think
to
50
have
said he tried to do nothing to him. I think he said he hanged with the guy that tried to do that shot him.
and in 50 mind you're a co-conspirator then. In his mind, birds of a feather flock to motherfucking together. That's why he killed the situation with BMF. Because look, I'm fucking with your son. I got your son linked the fuck up. You know I don't. You come out of jail. You know I don't fuck with these motherfuckers. You go fuck with these motherfuckers. That's a direct link. Now I'm cutting the motherfucking chain. So,
Well,
and
that
that
I just
includes your son, and it comes with, and it starts with your son because that's where the links start. I'm linked to your son linked to you linked to Rick Ross, and I don't like that shit. And says I'm the motherfucking breadwinner and the provider. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Because if you've ever, and I'm speaking from my own experience, if you've ever had somebody make an attempt on your motherfucking life, you can't. Your trust level is completely diminished. So even when you do try to open up to people later and try to go ahead and move on with your life and be social, your trust in the inside is still fucking fucked up. And if you see something that seems like it's linked to something that might bring back something that's gonna bring some harm to you, you cutting that shit off right at the motherfucking head, chopping the motherfucker's neck. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
So
I
I
mean,
can understand
I
where 50
disagree.
coming from.
The one thing I do disagree with 50 on is what you touched on. Like, there's a difference between being involved in something personal that somebody really could have got hurt or lost their life, or as opposed to you telling another grown man that he can't talk to somebody because you don't like him. To me, that's bitch shit.
Exactly.
Like, the bottom line is, and that's the same thing we noticed in this Drake versus Kendrick beat. Drake started unfriending LeBron, unfriending whatever, because they liked the fucking song, my nigga. Like, that's soft. They got their own relationship. Kendrick got his own relationship with these people. But you unfriending these people simply because, oh, well, y'all like the song or y'all picking sides or whatever. So, like 50, he's known for that. If you're a friend of his enemy, then you become his enemy. And I don't necessarily agree with that, especially because people have their own relationship. It's people I deal with all the time that deal with somebody else that I don't fuck with. But I ain't gonna tell you not to fuck with them because again, this ain't about no money. It ain't about no real beef. It ain't
Right, because I deal
real,
with you and you deal with people that I don't fuck with.
yeah, and
I agree with that.
And I fuck with you when other people don't fuck with you. Okay.
Right. I agree with that.
When you want to with your sometime ass.
But I'm saying this ain't just like on some superficial like I don't like you type shit. This one don't like you that one, and people don't really even have no motherfucking reasons for stupid shit. I'm talking
well, I brought
about
that up because you brought up the BMF shit.
Well, I'm saying because in the BMF shit, it's not exactly that 50 is not fucking with Lil Meech because he of another motherfucker or he can't be friends with motherfucker. That's his father. He's not fucking with them because of the link of where they fucking with each other that has a direct link to his safety, in my opinion, the way I see it.
Him and Ross didn't have that kind of beef, though. Him and Ross didn't have that kind of beef. They had a rap beef. They had an industry beef. Them niggas, 50 and Irv had a beef that went outside of industry shit. It
But I
wasn't
feel
just
like
this
when you
record.
bring some people's exes and significant others and kids and stuff into it, it's more personal than just some rap shit.
What y'all keep forgetting to realize is 50 is the devil. So you can't expect nothing good to come out of him.
Why is he the devil?
Don't do that.
So
You ain't recognize how he act?
Here we go.
All right, what has he done that seems like he's a Christian?
Hey, man.
Well, he ain't got to be a Christian just because he ain't the devil.
Let's answer that part, though.
He ain't got to be a Christian just because he ain't the devil's, and the Christians
Okay,
be the
no,
most...
but answer the Christian part first. That's the second part.
Why it got to be Christian, though?
Just answer the goddamn question, woman.
No, because that's just dumb.
How's it
Just
dumb? You
because
don't
he
even
ain't
know
the devil, he
had to
ain't
do
good.
with
What has he done that was Christian-like? Oh, I can tell you what he's done that was Christian-like. Gossip, talk about people, tear people down. All that, the stuff y'all Christians do. That
judge people.
No. I said, what is
very
he do
judgmental? Oh, very
judgmental. What does
heavy
he
on
do
that. That's Christian-like.
No, that's not Christian-like.
Well, they be the biggest ones to do all that
no,
stuff.
Your problem is you go off of whatever. Your problem is you go off of when people say I'm a Christian. You automatically say, all right, well, they're a Christian just because they said it. Christian, you go off of people's actions and you ask somebody that question. That's just like a white man saying I'm black. I don't give a fuck what you say you are. I'm going off what your actions show.
That's not a good comparison.
What do that have to do with
that's just like a white man saying I'm black. No, the
point of it is a funky fair lips can say any motherfucking thing.
You got that right, and that's why you be saying any motherfucking thing.
Huh?
And that's exactly why you be saying any motherfucking thing. We still love you.
Question: what has he done to show that he's a Christian?
What does that matter?
I told you what he's done
to show that he's not.
Fuck, y'all can't just answer the goddamn
question.
I answered it. Ask me what it got to do with anything. I'm gonna answer the fucking thing after you answer the question.
Okay, I answered it.
No, you gave some stupid ass response.
But see, look at there. You go being a judgmental person. See, that's a perfect example.
No, because you lied and said you named all this shit the opposite of what a Christian is. So I'm not going off.
But you're over here judging it, and you're a Christian.
No, I'm not judging. I'm responding to your response.
You said my response was a dumbass response. That's
it is a dumbass response. That's not a judge.
Judgmental.
Okay, well, it's judgmental.
Exactly. That's what you and 50 Cent have in common in other Christians.
All right. Let me ask you this, since you know so much about Christians.
I don't know so much about
them, but I'm just saying. Judge?
You said what? No, y'all not.
Not use a goddamn lie. The Christians are supposed to judge the unjust. So you don't know.
Okay, but y'all judge people that y'all judge other people that are. Go ahead.
Yeah, see, y'all do too much thinking. Y'all need to read your Bibles and go to church.
No, I thought it said God will judge.
Y'all go off too much of what y'all heard. Read your Bible.
In the Bible it says God will judge the just and the unjust alike. He didn't say nothing about Christians can judge the just and the unjust alike.
Where does it say that at in the Bible?
Well, where it says it, what he's saying is that when he's referring to Christian, they say, "Judge, at least ye be judged." So if you do
that
judge,
ain't what I'm talking about.
know that you're open to being judged as well.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Right, but I don't have the right
it
to
also
judge.
Says
not
that Christians will judge the ones that ain't Christian. Basically.
No, it said, "Judge not, lest ye be judged."
You think that's the only verse in the Bible?
I don't know. Is it?
I just told you, nigga. That's in there too. It also says,
it's not the only verse in the Bible, but neither is the one that you're trying to lean on. So why should we go with yours?
Oh, this is
wrong.
Then what is the one that you're trying to lean on?
What is the one you're trying to lean on? I don't want to hear that shit.
What is you trying to lean on, heathen?
Because I can give you a verse right now, and then what they say the meaning of it is, but you'll dispute that. But it's in your Bible.
I ain't gonna dispute nothing you say. I don't.
What Matthew 7 say?
Y'all crazy ass.
What do Matthew 7 say?
Why you asking me? I'm not Matthew. My name.
You're supposed to be the pastor. But you don't read your Bible. You just accuse accuse us of not reading ours.
I ain't accused y'all not
This
reading.
nigga said, "Why you asking me? I'm not Matthew. I'm Jerome."
Do not judge, or you will be judged. That's what it say.
Huh?
Do not judge, or you will be judged. And the explanation of that is exactly what Shannon said. Jesus teaches that we will be judged in the same way that we judge others.
Exactly. So that don't mean
let me finish. You want to talk over somebody. Encouraging self-reflection and introspection. It calls us to exercise restraint when judging others and to scrutinize ourselves before judging others. It encourages us to leave the ultimate judgment to God, like Shannon said. What is you talking about?
Okay, now you through?
By not condemning others, Jerome.
Are you through or not, nigga? Goddamn, you just said that.
I'm finished after this. By not condemning others like you like to do, Jerome, we reflect God's mercy, which is central to the Christian faith that you seem to subscribe to. So that this counters everything that you believe in, and you're a Christian.
No, it doesn't. Now I'm
yes,
finna,
it does.
Hold on, nigga. You said you was through after that. Shut your ass up. Now, since you chose to leave this part out, it says right after that shit y'all just said, do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. So I can judge you, and I'll be judged the same way. So I don't mind being judged the same way, because I'm not gonna say no crazy shit that's going against what the word says. I'm saying what the word says.
But why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye?
I ain't looking at shit. I'm just going off of facts.
Jerome, get on my nerves.
No, this is what it says. This Matthew 7:3 says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye
y'all find
and
something
pay no
else to
attention
do,
to
man.
the plank in your own eye?" How can you
show
say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time
Ain't no
there's
specks
a
in my
plank in your
motherfucking
own
eye.
Exactly.
You hypocrite.
Yeah, I already took out the 2x4 in my eye, so now I can see the shit in your eye. That's how I
took out a 2x4. That motherfucker hanging.
That's how I can do it. Now what?
Motherfucker hanging out your goddamn eye.
See, you know what that means, Shannon? That means I can't acknowledge what's wrong with me. I can acknowledge what's wrong with me.
Lies. That's a lie.
I can see what's wrong with you because I can see what's wrong with me.
No, you can't see what's wrong with somebody else if you got a plank in your eye.
No. It says I took the plank out of my eye.
But
you are going off of feelings, not facts, because you're leaning to your own understanding about somebody, and you don't even know the complete story about the next person. But you want to talk about.
Why are you doing that in front of this?
This nigga done named 12 scriptures in the last 2 minutes.
And they all accurate. And they all accurate.
No, they ain't. Not in the word way you trying to use them.
Oh, yo ass.
But listen, I'm not trying to convince you niggas to be Christians. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. I don't want you niggas in heaven with me anyway. I don't like you colored.
Now tell us what your question about in regards to 50. Let's get back on topic. What does that question have to do with anything? Whether what he did that was Christian-like?
Did y'all ever answer it?
So we're not going to answer it. So now tell us why you asked it. We're not going to answer it. Tell us why you asked it.
Why would I continue if you don't answer it?
Nigga,
I asked you for a reason.
Because now, like a pastor's supposed to do, now you're supposed to educate us on why you asked that.
Listen, see, I'm not like regular Christians.
He want to tear us down, but don't want to educate us.
Exactly.
I'm not like regular Christians. I don't allow motherfuckers that ain't Christian tell me what fucking Christians supposed to do.
Educate us then,
nigga. What I'm supposed to do as a Christian when you're not even a Christian.
I'm with Kay. The question don't make sense. If 50 Cent had,
it don't have to make sense for you to answer.
This is when the question makes sense. If 50 had been in the industry for 10 years, 15 years, mentioning God, if he said himself he was a Christian and he tries to walk in a certain way and he tries to present this and that, and then he turned around and did something different with the shenanigans that he had going on with Irvin, whatever, then I can see your question. But that man ain't never brought up Christianity. So why are you asking us what he's done?
Calm down. You're getting too emotional.
First of all, I never said fuck you and what you talking about, nigga. I ain't emotional over this shit.
See, you cursing me out.
Nigga, learn how to have a motherfucking.
Let me mute you because you're too emotional right now. You're going.
You see how that worked? Don't never tell him to mute me. Because you see how that backfired?
No, because that nigga, he on some shit.
Girl, you're too emotional, man. Calm down. Just take a breath. You ain't gotta just keep saying what you're saying on mute. You ain't gotta be hurt.
I just feel like, if anything, if you feel like we don't know, you're like, it's nothing wrong with you educating us versus belittling us because we don't know a certain something about you.
Nobody. I asked y'all a question and said, could you please answer it? I ain't belittled a damn person.
You dumb
trying to belittle me as a
just
Christian.
ignorant.
Say it again. I ain't said nothing about none of y'all being a Christian or the devil.
I ain't said nothing about none of y'all being Christian
somebody.
or the devil.
I just asked y'all one simple question. What have 50 done that's Christian-like, that shows that he's a Christian? What do y'all think 50 has ever done to show you
Can
that
y'all hear me? Hello?
We can now. You keep muting in and out. Now you're gone all the way. Our internet was gone. Caddy.
Yo.
You the only one seem to have some goddamn sense up here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Can
sir.
I ask you a question and get an answer, please?
Yes, sir.
You know when you desperate.
What has 50 Cent done since you know
Hold on,
him?
wait a minute, brother.
Shit.
No, man, because motherfuckers talking about desperate when you asking me something got me fucked up now. All right, finish, brother.
Yeah. What
Accuracy.
has 50 Cent done since you've known 50 Cent that would give you the idea that he was a Christian?
Not a motherfucking thing.
Okay. So since he
so would you expect something Christian?
Oh, this motherfucker here.
Hey, when you want to be inaccurate, then you got people in the background talking.
Yeah, exactly. When I wanted to talk, she won't say a goddamn thing. So the point I was trying to make before Daryl went crazy on me.
Yeah, I was scared of you.
He definitely
the
scared
man
the shit
has
out of me.
never acted as if he was a nice and Christian-like person. It makes sense for him to do the devilish shit he does against people and feel the way he does. So that's kind of how it ties in, Daryl. If y'all just answer the simple question like my brother.
Do you agree that he needs therapy?
No, I don't think he needs therapy.
Nah.
He's being evil.
He need to keep being who he is.
Yeah, he's just an evil person.
A troll.
Listen,
so does it make him evil?
How does that make him evil? Go ahead, Kay.
That ain't the only thing that made him
Shannon's
evil.
question, I have a question too.
No, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna answer why I think he's evil. If you this is a person's livelihood that you just ended. Matter of fact, not even just that person. You got to think. All right, so he ended the show because of this little petty shit. Because what's the boy name? Meech.
Lil Meech.
Received some money from Rick Ross and was being friendly with him because he looked out for him when he got out of jail. So now you're gonna ruin a bunch of people's expected money that they was expecting to make on this next season. It ain't just Meech little son that's in the fucking movie. There's other people in the movie. There's directors. There's all kind of people that he just affected by not doing the movie. Now he could have just said, "Well, we'll cut y'all out of the movie," or whatever the case. But the point I'm making is that's some evil shit to do over the petty shit you're doing it over. It ain't like Big Meech said, "Fuck 50, I don't fuck with him," and none of that. He just being friends with somebody that looked out for him when he.
But it's a lot more that we don't know.
Is it more evil? Is it more evil than working in a right to work state? You don't you don't get to control the boss. If the boss don't want to employ you no more, you're unemployed.
Ain't nobody. We're not talking about control. We're talking about why it was evil. That was your question. It was evil because of the intent of what he did it and why he did it. That's why it was evil.
But if that's the case, you could say Rick Ross is evil too because he's doing shit out of being spiteful.
I never said Rick Ross was a Christian either. I don't even know Rick Ross. I don't know what he's done. All I know is this is a pattern with 50, and y'all just all agreed that this is how 50 operates.
But
so the point I'm making is all the stuff we keep saying 50 has done is none of the things were good. So
Well,
if he's
I've
showing
heard
that
of a
he's
lot
an
of good
evil
things
type of
that he's
person,
done.
huh?
That doesn't make a Christian. Just because it's good stuff that he's done doesn't make it Christian like stuff at the same time either. But he's
I
done a lot
agree.
of giving back. He's donated. He's like helped donated to like schools, especially the Black community and stuff like that out there in New York. He's done a lot of that kind of stuff too. So I mean, he can't be too evil of a person if he's
Yeah,
doing
you
stuff
can.
like that.
Yes, you can. You listen.
But when
The
does he
Bible
have the right
also
to
says.
control his own
Listen,
business?
the Bible also says the sun shines on the just and the unjust. So that means, and it also has a verse in there where it basically says, evil people do good things and good people do evil things. So just because
So
a
why he
nigga do
can't
some
be a
good
good
shit
person
don't make
doing
him
evil
a.
things?
Okay, so if you know that to be the case, then why the fuck did you ask that question to begin with?
So why can't he be a good person doing evil
Because it
things?
was leading to my last part of the question that I just said to Caddy, since he was the only one that had some goddamn sense to answer.
Since he was the only one being your yes man. He was the only one being your yes man.
Well, then what does that have to do with 50?
So you just skipped over the part I said when I said
And
to
why he
Caddy,
don't have
thanks
the
for
right
answering the
to
question.
run his business the way he
don't
want to
make
run his
sense.
business?
He's the boss. He can do what he want to do.
Yeah, ain't nobody saying he can't. I'm trying to figure out where the problem is. My point of it is, why do we think the point I'm trying to make, and I'm finna get off here because y'all a little crazy. The point I was making was
why we gotta be crazy? You the craziest one on here.
No. Yeah, well, I'm crazy and y'all got sense, and it's kind of strange. So the point I'm making is,
we still love you though.
The point I was making was, if the man has shown you a pattern of doing bad things or being evil to people or petty, as y'all want to call it, or whatever the hell y'all want to name it, then no, he doesn't need therapy. He's just showing you the type of person he is. So it shouldn't be expected for him to do anything differently if he's showing you the person he is.
Why is it not self-preservation though? Why is it not him having the right to control his own environment?
Well,
if he says that,
who said it ain't? He doesn't have the right.
You're making it seem like it's evil.
I ain't making it seem nothing. I just said exactly.
Right. Or he's not well, you're relating it to Christianity, and you're making it seem like he's not a Christian. He's not a Christian.
He's not a Christian
because he's standing on his own business in this
that
world
ain't got
that
nothing to do with standing on business.
The things that have done to
I can say I'm
him.
standing on business. If a nigga come over here and smack my wife, and then I go shoot up the block where he's standing at and kill 18 innocent niggas because he's standing out there with him, and I shot him too. And I say, well, I was standing on business. What the fuck? That ain't good. Because I'm stood on business. I still can do evil shit.
It doesn't make you less Christian, and it does.
Nigga. If you sit up there and kill 18
no, when if you go out and you go willy-nilly shooting up a bunch of people, 50 has the ability to employ all those people in something different, just not Lil Meech. Lil Meech is the only one that we know of right now that is unemployed, because at the time that 50 canceled everything, they were on hiatus anyway. There was no promise that there would be a new season anyway. So all 50 got to do because he's running a business is create another show and employ all those same people except for Lil Meech. So how are we jumping to the conclusion that he shot 18 other people? I was just trying to get at Big Meech. No, Lil Meech and Big Meech are a direct correlation to each other. So if the father didn't give a good goddamn about the son's livelihood, put himself before his child when his child had already established something that was more beneficial to him than him fucking trying to go run with Rick Ross for $10. More longevity. Then why are we putting it all on 50? Why are we all putting it on 50 though? Why is it not more on Big Meech coming out and stirring the motherfucker?
Come on, Shannon.
Because everybody else was doing fine till Big Meech got the fuck out.
What did Big Meech do wrong?
Everything was cool.
And they said that he got out because he cooperated.
No. Let's not get off. See, y'all always going off track.
He went against
Let's stay with the 50 Cent and the Big Meech thing. What did Big Meech do wrong, Shannon?
According to 50, he violated his he violated his space and who he wanted to be associated with.
Who
I
he
don't
wanted
know
to be
if
associated with.
I'm not saying it's wrong or right because
You
this
did
is
say it's wrong. You said
depending
he did that and put
no,
his son. He put his
I
son,
didn't say it
whatever
was
you
wrong,
said,
and
in
I didn't say
front
it
of
was
his
right.
son.
No,
Huh?
no. Well, I would say that would be the scenario. I didn't say it was wrong. I'm saying these are the consequences of the action. If you know that you already being fed the fuck over here, why the fuck would you kick the motherfucker that's feeding you just to go get crumbs from somewhere else? I think, in my opinion, that Big Meech came out and he wanted to flex and be acknowledged. And when he could have just came out and went up under the umbrella of his son, who had already established something that was going to be lucrative and
Do you know how
already
much his son was
lucrative
making?
for them.
Do
More
you
than
know
he
how much his
making
son
right
was
now.
making?
More than he
Huh?
making right now. He's making more than he
No.
making right now.
Why y'all can't
I don't
answer?
know that. No, I
God
don't. No, I
damn
don't.
it.
No, I don't. No, I
What
don't.
was the
Exactly.
question?
So how you know what Rick Ross gave him wasn't more than what, and then that's his son money anyway. But how do you even know if Rick Ross didn't give him more than what he made on the show? Why you calling it
Because if he
crumbs?
did, why would they be crying about it?
Who the fuck crying about it?
If they Big Meech, Little Meech, and everybody the fuck else. The reason why
No,
it's a topic
Little Meech is
all through
crying
social
about it
media.
because 50 fired him and said what show, and him and 50 was close, and he left Little Meech alone because of something his daddy had a relationship with somebody else.
Well, would you
He's
expect
crying
Little Meech
about
to
it.
be
Big Meech
closer to
ain't crying about
you
nothing.
or closer to your father?
Say it again.
Would you expect 50 Cent to expect Lil Meech to be closer to him or closer to his father? So if you're talking about in a world where certain things, you being associated with certain people can open you up to liabilities and be unsafe, because to me it's like you're taking this conversation out of context of what they are doing and what they're living. That's why we started it off with 50 having a situation because of somebody attempted his life, right? And so he spoke on this, and he's speaking on people in that area. He don't know who's associated with who. Apparently, there had to have been some type of clean slate for Lil Meech to even get in with 50, right? So he in whatever. But you know that it's just like when you get hired. These are your job requirements. If your job requirement is that you're not associating with X, Y, and Z. It's just like if you are talking certain shit on the internet and your boss find out, check your Facebook, you can be fired because of your views and your associations.
So you think 50 gave him a list of people his daddy couldn't be friends with?
No, but I do think that he made it. I think that it was explicitly clear where 50 is right, where he rocking from, and if you violate or if you take yourself into those avenues that open 50 possibly up to being exposed or vulnerable to some shit that he done already closed off, then you got to go with them.
But
you feel me what I'm saying? It's just like saying if
Lil Meech didn't do that though. Lil Meech
he's
didn't
guilty
even.
by
Lil Meech don't
association.
even like
That's
Rick
his.
Ross.
Well,
Did
this
you
is
read
what I'm
what he
saying.
said?
Why aren't we talking about Big Meech? This is what I'm saying. Why aren't we talking
because
about
he didn't fire Big Meech?
Not giving a fuck about what would be the consequences of him going against his son's situation.
He didn't go against his son's nothing. That's the point I'm trying to make to you.
He obviously had to have done something if Lil Meech is
no, he didn't. 50 Cent said what he did. He didn't do nothing. His daddy is friends with somebody that he's enemies with, so he not fucking with the entire family.
And I understand that because
makes no
sense. Because of loyalty. Where's your loyalty at the end of the day?
Loyalty to who? He's not doing
at
anything.
the end of. But you got to think about. I'm saying when you're talking about somebody that tried to kill this man, I'm telling you, your trust
Rick Ross didn't have nothing to do with that.
Serious, and that doesn't make him wrong or evil. No, you're not hearing. No, what you're not doing is hearing me out. I'm trying to show you association. So if I'm cool with K mama is somewhere that don't have no factor in nothing that me and K are doing, and I let K in and I trust her, and everything that we're doing is lucrative. But K knows, as well as her mama knows, that somebody in the circle over here has done something. But as long as I don't know nothing about you guys associating with this, or I don't like it, it opens me up to be something, to be open to something vulnerable. You come out, the mother comes out and starts associating with these people. Yes, I love Kay to death, but where's Kay's loyalty at? Her loyalty ain't gonna be to me. Her loyalty gonna be to her mama.
She don't hang out with who her mama hang out with.
You have to. You don't know that, but you don't know that, and this opens
he
up
told
to
him that.
You being vulnerable in a situation, or getting information that you don't be privy to, or benefiting off of things that you shouldn't be benefiting off of. If you want to run with these folks over here,
he ain't running with
so
them.
All
though.
I'm
That's
saying,
all I'm saying.
That's the point I'm trying to make to you is, if there's a shadow or an air of doubt, why wouldn't I choose to preserve myself and protect myself, hypothetically, in the case of, because the dynamics have changed.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying.
We're talking about street shit here with these people, and people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just look at it as so black and white.
50 and Rick Ross didn't have no street stuff.
They got some kind of beef, and we don't know
how
deep that beef goes. But it must be deeper than rap beef. If
it's not.
Go to the length of.
No, it's not.
Got to be, Jerome.
It's deeper than rap beef. And then you got
it's got to be deeper
Rick
than
Ross
rap
was
beef
going
for
with
him
50
to
Cent
go
baby
to
mama. 50 Cent had shit to say about Rick Ross' daughter. It's beyond rap when you're including your family and all that shit. Families and stuff.
As long as it ain't came to bloodshed or shooting or fighting, it's still rap. They just talking.
But if you've already been shot the fuck up, you don't know, and you didn't know that why and who.
He is not saying
who all was
about
involved. Why wouldn't you be worried about those type of things? But you would be worried about your circle.
Shannon.
Just saying.
He is never accused of Rick Ross hanging with people that shot him. That was the Irv Gotti thing.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay,
but we talking about Rick Ross, and you keep bringing up the shooting thing.
Oh, well, you put it to Rick Ross when you're saying, oh, because he only talked to Rick Ross, it doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying is that when you're talking about keeping your circle small and protecting yourself, anything that you feel like threatens that circle, you eliminate that. So if for whatever reason that we don't know, however deep this goes, for whatever reason, if Lil Meech is associated with his father, and his father has chosen to associate himself with things that 50 don't want nowhere close to his circle or being able to penetrate it, why wouldn't you understand why he would say, well, I'm cutting this off?
I understand.
It's self-preservation.
I just say he was wrong because Lil Meech already then showed him where his loyalty was. That was the whole point of the thing.
How are you wrong for putting yourself and your feelings and your business before somebody else? It's your business.
I ain't say he couldn't do it. I said I think he's wrong for doing it for the reason he did it.
So the one thing
what he want to do.
The one thing I agree with Shannon on is that the accountability that Big Meech needs to take and should take in this situation that happened with his son. I mean, you got to have a little more common sense. You know that however you want to describe it, you know that 50 takes the beef, the whatever serious. You know how he is. You didn't just hear about this nigga. This man has been in the spotlight forever doing the same thing. So Big Meech has to say to himself, as the father of that boy that 50 has put into that position, it not only put money in his pocket, but yours as well with getting the rights or doing whatever, or I don't know how that was set up. He said he had some future shit going on with you, that a movie and all this stuff that he said he was in the works of and whatever. And then you decide in your mind, or you don't think, or you don't, and that's what I'm saying, you got to think. You decide that, okay, whatever, but I'm just going to have this photo op with his enemy. I'm going to have dealings with his enemy or whatever. And never in your mind did you think that this could affect my son's standing with this man? You have to as a father.
And at the same time, it's not like he didn't know about the beef.
So I agree with Shannon when she say, we talking about 50 and all that persecuting him. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't describe him as evil. That was my only problem because you said he's evil. I mean, this situation or these situations that we used to see him in, are they petty? Yeah, you could describe him as that. Is he childish and immature at times? Yeah. Is he, a nigga that hold grudges? Okay, yeah. I wouldn't consider this evil. Evil to me is Hitler and motherfucking Elon Musk and somebody like that. But
that's a different level of evil.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I agree with Shannon what she said. Like, bro, you got to just be smarter. Don't get mad at 50 because, again, whether we think it's right or not, like she said, 50 is no different from any other employer. Some people have lost their job because their cousin come up in the motherfucking parking lot to pick them up, smoking weed, got their door open, got the music bumping in front of these people's job. And the person that worked there say, bro, you can't keep coming up here and doing that. These people done already told me. And you just like, oh, fuck you. I'm just going to do what I'm good. I'm grown. Okay, well, now you done cost your son a position and you got to deal with it.
But y'all see, what y'all doing is you saying something that a person actually did that was wrong. This man got out of jail. This man gave him money. This nigga just got out of jail. We don't even know how much fucking money he gave him. He didn't come out asking for money. This man offered. And since we're talking about the loyalty and all that shit, 50 could have offered him something.
We don't know what he could have asked.
But
50.
Who's to say that 50 Cent didn't offer him nothing?
He didn't.
And then at the same time,
he didn't. All this other talking been done. They ain't mentioned 50 gave him shit.
But
they did mention that
while
Rick
he was
Ross gave him
locked up,
something.
and he put his
So why
son
wouldn't they
on.
say, huh? If they doing all this talking and selling all this stuff about what this person did and what this person did, why would they leave out the part where, oh yeah, 50 gave him money when he got out of jail too?
We never gonna know the full story behind any of this stuff. We only
so
I go off what I know. And so what we do know is the man just got out of jail. If I get out of jail and I'm used to having millions before I go in, and I get out dead broke and a nigga offer me some money and a chance to make some money on top of that, first of all, I'm not even thinking about 50 Cent. And I damn sure ain't thinking about this would jeopardize my son having a job with 50 Cent because I accepted some. So if that's the case, especially with a person like 50 Cent, since you seem to have a problem with several fucking people, and then this is an industry, it ain't that damn big. So I'm sure damn near everybody is friends with somebody 50 don't like in some kind of way. So now basically what 50 is basically trying to do, and y'all are almost pretty much agreeing with it, is can't nobody be friends with nobody. You got to basically go to this nigga and be like, hey man, who is it cool to be friends with? Because I don't want to get on your bad side. And all that. No, fuck 50. Ain't nobody, that shit is evil as you want to be. That nigga fired one, and then on top of this is the point I was really trying to make. Little Meech, the one that he did fire, he don't even fuck with Big Rick Ross. He don't even like that his daddy fucking with Rick Ross. He said, fuck that nigga. My loyalty lies with you. And I can't wait till we get on this next movie. Nigga said, nigga, what next movie?
That shit was classic.
So I don't know where your loyalty lies.
He just
and you on this movie set, I'm gonna put you on this movie set with me, and now anybody can come to your trailer and be on my set. Anybody knows my location.
Anybody can do it anyway, then.
Anybody No, but they don't have the credentials.
Why can anybody
they don't have the credentials. They don't have credentials. You're talking about somebody who would have credentials to bring somebody that's a threat to me or that I just plain don't like. This my shit. This is my shit. Why do I got to deal with your shit?
So if it's 50 Cent stuff and he got an enemy, why wouldn't he have a list of people that can't come to his shit? That makes no sense.
The thing is more about understanding privacy, and when they do a lot of these filmings, they have NDAs and things that they sign. You can't share location. So if you are somebody directly linking yourself to somebody that I don't care for, and you got my location, I'm going to consider you a problem.
A threat.
Thank you.
Okay. Why y'all keep saying he's linked with this? Why y'all keep saying he's linked with this guy though?
It's his father.
We ain't talking about it. His father ain't the problem.
The link is 50 to Lil Meech to Big Meech to whoever the fuck else.
Yeah, but
so if Big Meech is not going, so if your father is not going to respect my motherfucking boundaries, then I can't trust
he ain't set no boundaries
by
his father.
There are boundaries because 50 Cent has already made it clear who he fuck with and who he don't.
That don't mean shit. That's who he fuck with.
I mean,
according ain't got nothing to do with. I'm not crossing your boundaries because I like somebody you don't like.
But if you are a friend of mine and you like somebody that don't like me, and that person can get in the gate with you to get to me,
they can't get in your gate with me.
If they can, if you bringing them with you, if you say this is my guest,
so the gate is just wide open.
If you say this is my guest,
I don't give a damn what I say. Is your gate wide open?
And you're bringing in okay. If you don't see it, that's fine, Jerome. I think I've made my point.
You have made your point. I'm trying to make mine.
I think I've
made the gate wide open is what I'm at. You saying he can just bring anybody in there? No, it don't have nothing to do
with the gate is not wide open. But if me and you are partners and I'm partners with somebody that you really don't fuck with, but because me and you are partners and I got credentials to get in your gate and I bring this motherfucker with me, you gonna be mad at me.
But you said the gate ain't wide open.
I have credentials. You're missing that part. The gate is not wide open, but I got credentials.
Don't allow
it's just like
if
we go to a tournament. No, but it's just like if we go to a tournament and just say it's exclusive and everybody got to pay $500 to get in, but it's grand. The number one, the star of the show is Jerome Wooten, and Jerome Wooten has a show with DaSinna, and DaSinna is Miss Shannon. If Miss Shannon comes to the door, Shannon has credentials to bypass the $500, bypass the pat down, and I can bring somebody in because I'm vouching for them. They're not going to question me.
Bullshit.
You're going to feel some kind of way, but it happens every fucking day. I've been living this life for 30 fucking years. I done walked in the fucking Soul Train Awards with Don Cornelius. And my motherfucking partner, and my partner that was with me, only reason she didn't get the fuck in without any credentials is because she went to the left. You see what I'm saying?
Point I'm making, Shannon,
I can't say hit the fucking security and say come in under Shannon because no, you got to be on the list. Shannon don't got no +1, but if Shannon walking with Don Cornelius and you're walking with Shannon, they're not going to question Don, Shannon, or whoever she's holding hands with. I've lived this shit for fucking years. They're not going to question.
This is my point, Shannon. There's a difference. There's a do not let in list, and just anybody can come with somebody that has.
But you don't know. But you don't have to necessarily have a do not let in list if you have a circle of trust. And if you are working off of trust.
But you just said
so. If I can't work, so I know that this is your enemy. So you trust me not to bring that motherfucker with me, but you can't trust me to not bring that motherfucker with me if you don't know where my loyalty lies.
Okay.
And if you're talking about the person that is linked to somebody is somebody like my father or my mother. You are opening yourself to a can of worms. So what do you do when the fucking snake is out of control? You cut the head off the snake, and then you don't got to worry about what's coming on with the tail. And that's what I'm trying to explain about my perspective, what 50 is doing. That's how I see it.
I agree with you.
So you don't got to though. I'll let you anyway.
I agree with you too, Daryl.
I just, the last thing about the 50, I think we also just got to consider where these people come from and just they upbringing and the shit that they've been involved in. And that's why certain dudes like that, like we calling it rap beef. And like you said, a lot of it is rap beef a lot of times. But I think in certain situations when people have threatened or made little whatever, or took pictures with your baby mama, your kid, and doing all, I mean, that's kind of too close for comfort. I think it just becomes something else. And I think, like she said, unfortunately, it's guilty by association. Because, for instance, 50 has a problem with Jay. But that truly is rap beef. It ain't never been no bloodshed. It ain't never been no whatever. He just got a problem. 50 might have a problem with this other person. So when Jerome said, well, why, they in the industry and this whatever, I'm sure 50 know a lot of people fuck with Jay, or a lot of people fuck with him. He not cutting him off because, again, that ain't no real situation. But when you talking about, like she said, I don't know what Meech's money looked like when he went to prison. I'm sure he had to pay a shitload of lawyers. I don't know if he had money stashed. I don't know what he had when he got out. But the bottom line is this dude looked after your offspring. He looked after your son and made him be able to make money for himself and your grandkids, because I think Lil Mitch got kids, basically put money back into your family's wealth or whatever you want to call their bottom line. So again, you get out and now you want to mix and mingle with a nigga that I clearly said I don't fuck with. And yeah, it hasn't been no bloodshed because maybe we ain't been in the same whatever, but it's potential to be because I don't fuck with him like that. And I know he don't fuck with me like that. I just think it's Big Meech. You got to just say to yourself, bro, I can't. I mean, that little photo op, was it worth it?
It wasn't just photo op. They had a event too that was planned.
That they say 50 got canceled, which I don't know if that's true, but they
probably
they
did.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like.
But all right, yeah. Y'all remember this when Ja Rule had a concert and 50 bought all the tickets?
Yeah.
Now y'all don't think this nigga's evil?
I mean, but he still made money off of it because he bought the tickets.
That wasn't the point of it.
It's petty.
I get what you're saying. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. But he still got paid.
Yeah, but that wasn't the point of it.
I get what you're saying though, but it was fucked up.
That's the whole point I'm making. The length of shit he would do to show his evilness. This nigga spend his own money to buy all the fucking tickets to a concert that he ain't even going to.
I guess the only issue I have is with the word.
Ever do.
I mean, I guess the only issue I have
about this one.
The only issue I have is with the word evil.
I agree with that, Daryl.
You don't think that's evil?
For doing something. I mean, petty, yeah. Silly, yeah. Evil. Why is it evil?
Competitive.
What do you think the word evil means?
It's competitive.
That has nothing to do with competing.
I don't think that makes him an evil.
What's really wrong with y'all people? They can say competitive.
There's something wrong with
y'all. Be putting up some words that don't even go with the situation.
It does, though. It is.
What is he competing with by buying all this man's? Matter of fact, competing would be trying to get it not bought, not spending all the money to pay for all the tickets that was being sold. That's
he could be competing. He could be competing with his fan base. Listen, he can be competing with his numbers. He can be competing with, like Donald Trump say, I had the biggest audience. Well, you can't put up that you had the biggest audience if I got the whole ground floor empty. You know what I'm saying? It's still a form of competition.
Yeah, and it's just basically it's a mind fuck at the end of the day. Because I've heard a rapper do that, buy the first 2 or 3 rows, and then put people in there that's just like your job, niggas, to get in them first 3 rows and everything that come out that nigga mouth. Boo, boo, like we at the motherfucking Apollo. We think the Sandman gonna run out. That fucks with somebody. Like they could, yeah, it might be 17,000 other people screaming, But that artist that's performing, looking down at all these motherfuckers jeering and booing and whatever, that's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna stop his show and acknowledge him or whatever. You don't want at that point. Look, I done got under this nigga's skin. He done threatened to stop the show. He done goddamn. So that's the point of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
And it's
good. All fair in love and war.
My thing is he's evil. That's all I keep saying.
Nigga,
but
you're evil.
I get it because you're not a Christian and you hate Christians.
And here we go. You don't know what you're
talking about. And there you go
over there adding
extra shit. What? He hate Christians.
Daryl do hate Christians. He do hate Christians.
Bro, like some of the shit you say is just stupid, bro. Like, come on.
He even called us
I hate Christians. So I hate my mama. I hate get the fuck out of here with that. Don't be silly.
You hate Christians. You might love your mama.
No, I don't.
Or being your mama, you don't like the Christian side of her.
Nigga, it's not for me to explain to you what my relationship with God is anyway. You don't know if I'm Christian or not.
I didn't ask you. You volunteered it.
No, but you sit up there making general statements like he hates Christians. Are you crazy?
You the one has a problem with Christians, not me.
I don't have a problem with Christians. What are you talking about?
You said. When we talk about Christian, you get the cursing us out, and since y'all this and that, you need to go back and watch the shows, man.
Because my point is, you're asking if what actions have somebody done in their life that shows they're Christian, like as if Christians have lived their life in such a Christian-like way themselves. Like everybody is, we all men, we all women, everybody is susceptible to sin or falling short or whatever. What does that have to do with anything?
All right, let me ask you something. So, can you recognize a Christian from a person of the world that's not a Christian? Matter of fact, let me reword it. Should you be able to recognize a Christian from somebody that's not a Christian?
Let me ask you this. So,
my fucking goodness.
I can't.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. You going to answer a fucking question.